doing it because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fucking ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh my God, there's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Four of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back for another week. NFL Week 1 almost through. A lot of things to talk about tonight, so let's get right into it. I got Willie, Ed, and Eric here tonight with myself, Scott. Tim may be stopping by. Rick may be stopping by, so they'll jump in when they get here. But let's start off how we start off every week with How Was Your Week, and we're going to start with Eric.
What?
Wow.
A double reverse.
More like, how was your summer, huh?
How the hell am I going to follow that?
Jeez, I was going to write a 500-word essay on my summer vacation from the podcast, but it would have been pretty boring. Happy to be back. Looks like Aaron Rodgers officially has a longer season than last year. That just happened. Yeah, things are going well. Had a good weekend. Typical stuff. Hanging out with the family. Snuck away for a little golf. Heather and I went to a concert last night at Ravinia. Jason Isbell. It was awesome. If you've never listened to his music, you should. He's very good. Just happy to be here. Happy to be watching NFL games again. That's for sure.
Okay. How about Willie?
Good to be back.
Willie and I always kind of come back together.
That's right.
Come back.
Did you bring bourbon with
It's
you?
the bourbon, yeah.
God, here we go.
Just wait. It's not November yet.
Yeah,
November's going to be bourbon month.
Great. I can't wait. I'm going to go hunting with that.
Oh, yeah, I'm hunting that month.
I'm with you.
Sleepovers.
But yeah, good to be back. And I almost remember what I'm doing here. So that's half the battle right there. But my week was good. Did a little day drinking on Saturday, which is always kind of fun, especially when you don't plan it, It just kind of happens. And what else? Dart ball's 2 weeks away, so got that to look forward to. Won the Summer Golf League this year.
You did.
Me and my partner,
And the big guy, right?
Yep.
Senior.
Oh,
Wow.
it was you carried his ass, I bet.
No.
I saw Willie tee off one of the times I was walking. Seems like I kept catching you guys as I was either walking or running at Pets. And you hit one. I remember you got a nice bounce off the cart path
Yes,
on
I
hole
did.
10.
Yes, I did, yeah.
But that was strategic, very, very strategic.
Yeah, you have to use them. If they're there, use
exactly.
them. Right?
Yeah.
You get a long roll out of that.
Yeah, I tend to find the cart path sometimes. Yeah.
I find trees too, though. So
Yeah.
So I golf in the winter, like, use the lakes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You can
It
hit
goes
off
for
them.
miles.
Yeah.
Especially you clean it off a nice path there. It'll keep going. So that's all I got. So
Ed, how was your
Well, I've been out of town, and then but I was watching the 5,000 meter tricycle at the Paralympics. That was because I think it's been 2 weeks, right, since we.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah, maybe you may be right.
Yeah, or did we do a little bit last week?
No, we didn't. No, it should be.
Okay, yeah, so that was probably. Yeah, it's like 5,000 meters, like 3 miles around a track, using just your arm strength. So it was crazy watching it. And about 5 feet from the finish line, this guy flips his trike like ass over tea kettle, like just jam the tire up or something. Flips. The American just like drives over him. He flips. So these two guys are like laying there on the track, just sprawled out like a meter from the finish line. and I'm sitting there thinking, it's like you're 1 meter from the finish line after, you don't get to realize your Olympic dream after you just went 4,999 meters and you're laying there and it's The finish line is like me to Scott away. I just felt so bad for those guys.
You couldn't get it turned over in time?
And then and both guys left in wheelchairs, too, so it was awful.
Wow. That was going to be my good.
It was sad. I got the flannel. What was I supposed to do?
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Flannel Fest is
No, they were
coming
both
up.
all right, both guys.
Yes, we're in.
You guys actually go to a flannel fest? I live it.
You are the fest.
He's the Grand Marshal of the Flannel Fest Parade.
He's a Grand Marshal, all right. That's for sure.
My week was much the same. What did I do last week? Anything special? No. I bowled for the first time since last year. That's it.
You went to a Bears game, didn't you?
Went to a Bears game. Day drank with Willie on Saturday.
Practiced?
I played dart ball. I'm actually playing dart ball this year. So
You are? You didn't play last year?
No, I've never played.
You've never played? Wow.
Like for the whole year.
Okay.
I've been a sub.
All right.
You've
been doing any shadow boxing to get ready? Or
No.
Taking some BP?
Are you playing, Ed?
Some soft toss?
Do you play dart ball?
I have never, and I'm on the roster, I believe.
You are, there's a roster. Well, I was on the Bags roster, and that was...
that turned out well for us.
I'm batting 1,000.
Well, we thought we had a ringer, and then he never showed up.
Yeah.
Actually, when you don't show up, you're batting 0.
That's
still.
true. I like to just...
Say 1,000.
Say 1,000.
I like Lamp.
I love Lamp.
Yeah, that's what was my week in a nutshell. I think.
How did you get into that nutshell?
So let's start up with good, bad, and ugly, and we'll let Eric start with that. You pick whatever one you want to start with, Eric. Good, bad, or ugly. We'll do the same rotation, I guess.
I'm all about getting off on the right foot, so I'm gonna do good. My good was the Gatorade bath for Jared Mayo. I mean, just we're not expecting much out of the Patriots, right? Just to see a first-year coach win his first game and get that out of the way. I know it was the lowly Bengals, but just seeing that at the end of the game, the joy in the guys, the joy that the team had, and hitting him with the Gatorade and his first win. It's just kind of fun to see. So that's my good.
That was very good.
Win for the Patriots. Gatorade bath for Jared.
Yeah. What color Gatorade was it?
It was blue, I think.
Kind of a bluish.
Oh, yeah. Was there a bet if Jared was going to get Gatorade?
There's a prop bet.
Yeah.
First was plus 10,000. He was going to win and get a Gatorade. Then it was
plus 100,000. It was going to be blue.
Yeah. No. Good win for them. Nice.
Rick, don't play around with that too much. It's been known to fall.
Yeah. Can you get it tuned up to you? Can you move it up to your mouth?
It's good right where it is.
Can you move it up to your mouth?
I talk directly into the front of it, though.
Did he really say that? Can you move it up to your mouth?
Is it like hanging like that?
It's like a wiener. You got to talk right into the front of it.
The less you work that, just work the mic.
There you go. Perfect.
Now cup the balls.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Now twist out to your...
Hello? Mind the stepchildren. Mind the stepchildren.
Nope. Leave it like that.
This is perfect.
Willie was saying his are shaking.
So Rick,
okay,
what do you think about how it is?
Careful.
We're gonna fix this thing.
There you go.
Whatever you do, don't touch that part of it.
Touch that part.
The whole thing.
We are like that Tim Pool podcast. That guy's getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars by the Russians.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. We're just like that podcast. Look at our equipment. We just walk in, all this professionalism.
How do we get paid $100,000 by the Russians?
So Jerry Mayer was your good.
That was my good. Yes.
What is you got a good? We just started. Sure. What's your good?
Open.
My
open season. Go.
Open season.
Yeah.
My good is seriously just football starting. Playoff baseball getting ramped up. Just enjoying all the sports that are happening right now. Waiting for hockey to start and all that good stuff. So, and WNBA's getting ready to wrap up here soon.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of conversation to be had in the next couple of months.
Yep.
So
that's and basketball. You just sent out fantasy basketball today.
I saw that. I was like,
man,
mind blown. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We just had football drafts.
This is the season for sports. So
yes,
hell yeah.
It feels good.
Best time of the year.
After just going through, a month or 2 months of getting our tails whooped in bags because there's nothing to talk about. So
Bradley's still batting 0 in bags.
I thought I was batting 1,000.
I think we all are. You've actually got more wins than we do.
Somehow.
I got a good record, that's for sure.
Willie, you're good.
My good is Notre Dame's defeat. Now, I do remember 17 years ago when this team from wherever the hell Appalachian State is, but beat Michigan 34-32. So I remember that. So I'm just glad that Notre Dame's going to be able to remember this in 17 years when maybe it happens again.
Yeah, maybe they'll win the national championship and can talk about it after Notre Dame wins the national championship.
Right, absolutely. So yeah, I was kind of joyous to see that. So.
Yeah,
I feel like they're always overrated though, Notre Dame.
Yeah,
and watch them now. They'll probably lose another game like soon. Then they'll tear off 7 wins and they'll be in the discussion for the playoffs, which drives me nuts.
Well, the thing is the coach. I think he's a nice guy and everything, but I don't think he started off with a guy that has no experience as your coach. You want to bring somebody in with experience.
Nobody wants. Who wants that job?
He's a
though?
nice guy and all.
Yeah, he seems like
every time I talk
like
to a
nice
girl
guy.
and she said he's a nice guy, I'm walking away.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Northern Illinois definitely walked away.
A girl says that because she doesn't have as good judgment as maybe.
I don't have good judgment.
Are you saying they're in the friend zone? Is that what we're saying?
His players are in the friend zone now.
Could be.
What I mean, 16-15 final score of that game, right?
16-14.
16-14.
Last second field goal, right? 30 seconds left.
I thought there was
I think
a
Notre Dame
15.
hit a field goal late. 30 seconds left. Or Northern Illinois had the field goal.
Yeah, they hit the field goal, and then Notre Dame tried to put one up with
too far.
Well, they got blocked.
Oh. How about your good, Ed?
My good's Monty Harrison, former Brewer.
Okay.
29 years old. Quit Major League Baseball. I mean, or he didn't have a job after that point. Went over to the University of Arkansas to play football.
Okay.
And he actually recorded stats as a wide receiver. I'm trying to see what his stats were for the first game.
How was he, like 27 or something?
29.
Okay, I saw that then. I know you're talking about.
I mean, obviously he's a great athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, and he was a really good wide receiver. I don't see what stats I can't find it, but he did record stats. He's the only second player in history ever to have major league stats and then college football stats afterwards or something. So I didn't do my research, but I thought it was a great story.
Cool. My good is going to be Darrell Taylor. Number 52 of the Chicago Bears, a guy that was picked up by the Bears in the offseason from Seattle, and he lived in the backfield yesterday. And he's going to be a part, I think. He's actually one that forced a sack. He forced a fumble. He was part of, I think, the sack that made Will Levis decide to throw a ball to a bear for fun, I guess.
They had a lot of conversation about him on the TV yesterday.
Darrell Taylor is. We did not at the game. Like, who is this guy? And I looked him up. I'm like, oh, they got him Seattle. It's one of those guys they pick up. It's like, it's just a deaf guy, whatever.
And they used him.
And obviously Montez Sweat probably helps that a little bit.
Yeah.
But he was in the backfield all day, and he was making tackles on runs, everything. He was doing everything.
So how does that happen that a team, say, like you said, Seattle? How do they not realize the talent they have there? Because this happens all the time.
He actually, I looked him up. He had 9 sacks, 6 sacks, and 8 sacks the last 3 years or something like that.
Okay.
So he's had sacks. He's been a player. He's done, but he just didn't want to afford him.
Didn't have room for him.
Getting a better opportunity.
And the Bears
fits in better in the
The Bears
system.
may have overpaid him a little bit because they had the money to spend. So you overpay a guy that you think
you have to.
And he is a pro. I can't remember the guy's name from Indy when Eberflus was there. He was a defensive end, and he came to the Bears for a year. And he wreaked havoc. He was a real long, lanky guy. He was built like a linebacker. He's built the same way. He's the same guy, I think.
And
just younger and just.
And they're set up right now to front end some of these contracts to get the guys in they want because they have cap space. They did, you know.
But he's my good. Just nice to see someone. Finally, see the Bears get pressure against somebody. It's been like 2 years since they got pressure in the backfield on any team, good or bad. And yesterday they got pressure all day. It was good to see. So.
Did that game have some of that feel from like that, Denny Green years ago, and that coming back just all defense and special teams?
Not that crazy.
You want to crown them? Crown their ass.
Not that crazy.
How was it? The crowd at the beginning, because what was it, 17-0?
Yeah, it was 17.
Was the crowd like, uh-oh?
It was. I mean,
because it was the Titans.
I think as a football fan, you understand that Caleb Williams has played one game in his NFL career at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He has never sat behind anybody as of Patrick Mahomes got to, and these other guys, Jordan Love got to.
Yeah.
And it even took Jordan Love 6 or 7 games to get into. So It's going to take time. He threw some good balls yesterday. He really did. He threw good balls. He had some bad plays, but the thing he did not do, and this is the thing I just
know what you're going to say.
he did not turn the ball over. They turned the ball over on offense. They lose that game yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't fumble the ball. He did not throw the one ball. He got a couple. The thing I wasn't happy about, he got a couple balls batted down. He's got to fix that. You got to get it out of there. But he had one ball that went up in the air. That wasn't just a ball. He hit the guy. It just popped off his shoulder pad. One of those things. It happens. But Keenan Allen dropped a touchdown.
Yeah.
It must be me when I see Keenan Allen. Maybe it's only when I'm there because he dropped 2 against the Packers last year.
He's
and now
awesome when I use him in fantasy.
And now he dropped.
And he's usually solid. He never drops.
So
I knew you were going to the game, so I benched him in my 2 leagues.
You're like, Scott will be there. He's not going to catch one.
You know what's a good thing about Caleb Williams, too, since we're kind of on it? I know we'll talk about it more, but he got his first game out of the way. Got a win.
It's a win.
Didn't fuck up and throw 6 interceptions.
Like you said, he didn't lose the game.
Yeah, he probably there was a lot going on. It's got to be crazy to be the number 1 pick, all this pressure on you, going to the big city of Chicago.
I'm wondering if
he got through it.
I wonder if he called Joe Burrow and says, hey, was it Joe Burrow he was talking to about the first game jitters?
Yeah. Oh no, that was the KC. It was that.
Yeah, it was a wide receiver.
McCole Hardman.
Yeah.
McCole Hardman he was talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he called him and
said, "You're right.
You're right." Yeah.
Yeah.
He did say in his interview he didn't get teary-eyed.
Yeah.
He didn't get teary-eyed, and he just played.
I wouldn't see getting teary-eyed, but man, I'll tell you what, I don't care. Any big game, if somebody tells you they don't get nervous, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
You walk out to I walk out to crowds where like 1,000. You're like, holy shit, that's a lot of people watching me. I'm not going to fuck up, I hope.
Josh Allen pukes before every game because he's a nervous stomach.
Yep.
Yeah.
George Brett used
tummy,
to, too.
Nervous tummy.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about more. But Daryl, what was his name? I forgot his name already. I forgot his name already.
Taylor?
That's
Well,
a
it's
good
the
answer.
last. Hopefully, it's not the last.
Yeah, Daryl Taylor. Daryl Taylor is who I talked about. So that was my good. You're bad or ugly. Eric, everybody had good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Eric, whatever you want to do.
My bad
or
is
ugly.
Scott not remembering the name of his good. My bad could be ugly, bad, whatever. Just, what happened at the end of the Packer game with Jordan Love getting hurt. I mean, I know there's no way to stop that. He's trying to make a play, which is, that's great. He's trying to make something happen, but for it to happen in the last waning moments of the game where they had actually a little bit of momentum, and thank goodness it's not season ending, but it's just, I don't know, it sucks. I guess it's more of my ugly then. Let's just call it an ugly situation for me as a fan to see.
Maybe they should trade for Aaron Rodgers.
It's almost like if you're a Jets fan and you watched Aaron Rodgers last year get hurt at the beginning.
I seen him go 3 and out, and I told Chris, and I was like, well, he played more than last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same amount
yeah,
of
that's how we opened the
completions.
show. He's already played more than last year. He's actually slinging it right now. But yeah, that's my ugly.
That was your bad.
Bad.
Did we jump from bad
Bad
to
or
ugly?
ugly? You got to pick. Which one do you want to be?
I mean, what would you? Let's go around the room. What
Say
would
it
you
was
think?
bad. Say it was
I'll
bad.
say it's bad.
Yeah, I already lined up my
So you're
bad.
bad.
My bad is the driving eradication from one wide receiver. I don't know the full story, but I heard 120 and a 40.
Oh.
And then
He was completely
handcuffs.
innocent, Rick.
And then being a douchebag about it.
Yep, and then there's so many rumors going around, and then being a dickbag about it,
Mhm.
and then the touchdown celebration.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you're a Dolphins fan right now listening to our show,
Walk on over here and give me your explanation.
Here comes Glenn.
bang, bang, bang.
I hated his quote too about what if I wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Now is a racist thing. These cops just came out of nowhere, made him go 120 miles an hour. And
Yeah,
then
I mean,
it's real ridiculous.
You have to.
I will
you have to
say one
represent
thing.
yourself.
I will say
and
one
the
thing.
team.
When Scheffler happened to Scheffler, we gave him the benefit of the doubt. So let's wait till everything comes out.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's fair. That's fair. It's just
But did Scheffler make comments like?
No,
I don't.
He didn't blame it on that. It was a Mexican cop that chased me. It's like,
I mean,
come
the
on.
dash cam video is out. So
yeah,
and I just saw things. So maybe the dash cam.
And the
video.
police union already come out and supported the cops.
Well,
so.
I mean, what was the dash cam?
But they put the cop on administrative leave within 3 hours.
They have to.
So
what kind
of car?
Them, though.
Yeah, but he's
Not
gonna
all of
have
them.
a Ferrari.
Yeah, it was
He's
weird.
Or something
But the
like that.
cops in
It's
Louisville,
almost-
remember?
it's
They
al-
said
Or
they were fine with them.
BMW.
It's
one where the
almost like-
doors go up
it's
this
almost
way.
like
so you know
good
it's
commuter
to be
car,
guilty
right?
away.
The doors go up like this. They don't open
Right?
like this.
Yeah,
so
maybe a Lambo or a McLaren or something.
McLaren could have been a
Yeah.
McLaren.
Yeah, but it's like the cops put on administrative leave right away. I'm like, well, how come? Well, then it's weird. That guy's on administrative leave, but
He's
Tyreek
still,
can
he's
still
still
play
getting
his
paid.
game.
Yeah, but he's still getting paid.
Yeah, he still gets paid. They just got to check it out. Yeah, because Khalil Campbell, I guess, got out of the car and was trying, and they cuffed him too.
You should be.
Yeah.
They don't want you out of the car. You could shoot them.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. I have no idea.
They don't know who's in that
They said
car.
the cops said he was speeding. They said he was speeding, and then he wasn't. Tyreek Hill said he didn't know what he did wrong, but then the cops are saying that's not what happened. He was very. I don't want to say aggressive. Very
not combative.
Yeah, he was
Very
very,
combative,
very
yeah.
wasn't just following rules.
Non-compliant?
Non-compliant. That's what he was.
That's the great word.
That's the word. Non-compliant.
You got to comply.
Yeah, I mean,
you just ample up the stakes a little bit. You know, if it was 60 mile, it was a 60 mile an hour zone. He was doing 180.
Yeah,
you know.
I was on the highway all day yesterday.
That's got to be reckless driving. At some
I'm going to ask
point
you a
in
question.
time.
If it comes out that he was doing that, should the NFL suspend him?
Definitely. They've been
with the Ruggs thing, the Rashee Rice thing.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, Rashee Rice waiting for his court date.
He's
endangering human
NFL
beings.
should,
but the Dolphins should do something.
Yeah, I can see maybe a game suspension.
A game,
if it comes out and the video shows
service.
if the video shows him being wrong,
right?
It's even worse though if he lied and saying he doesn't know what went wrong, or
Well, he won't get suspended when they play the Bills. Let's see what the schedule looks like.
It's next week.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
it'll get pushed
Thursday
back
night
2
against the Bills.
Yeah,
They're going to push this investigation out.
It'll be
18
when they
weeks.
play the Patriots.
Yeah. Hey, whoa! They're 1-0. Come on.
So yeah, I don't know. It's
the worst part
it's
about
weird. Yeah, it's a weird situation.
The worst part about it is they suspended Harrison Butker for 6 games because of it. That's the NFL. That's about the truth of it. The ball was flat. Brady gets 6 games. He rides through a school zone at 120.
120. Jeez.
Nothing.
Here we go. Touchdown.
Whatever. Is there Brees?
Yep.
Nice.
So you're bad, Willie.
My bad. As long as we're on a theme, it seems like you thought we'd gotten rid of this, but Deshaun Watson makes the police blotter again.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't hear this part.
It's a lawsuit.
So yeah, he for sexual assault and battery during the COVID year of 2020. He didn't have a whole lot going on at that time.
How does this man his crimes take years to come to the press? It seems all of them.
They just keep coming out of the woodwork. So
wait until we find out in 23 he was getting hand jobs.
Boo this man.
Can we, this is part I was going to do an ugly on this. I mean, unless you got more on it. I mean, is the Deshaun Watson trade the worst trade in sports history?
Yeah,
it's a mess. Did you see his first game? He was a disaster.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not defending Deshaun Watson, but that's the first snaps he's taken since he got hurt in week 10. It was.
I know.
It's the first game. He didn't play in preseason at all.
I know.
That's the first time he touched the field in
why?
Because he was injured during the preseason. He couldn't play.
But I mean, oh my God, it's such a bad look and bad trade. I don't know. This might be it might turn out to be the worst trade in sports history. You just picked up a guy that keeps committing felonies, it sounds like.
Who was the guy that was traded for
But it built up Houston's team.
the baseball trade years ago? That was the big one.
Oh,
The big who was the big star of that team ended up getting in?
guy from the Rangers, right?
No, it was like
Hamilton?
old trade.
Are you thinking-
Like between
you're
two,
thinking
like the
about
Yankees got
Hamilton,
somebody, or who was that?
Oh, the Babe Ruth trade or what? That was pretty bad too.
Yeah,
but that's how long it's been 100 years since.
Yeah.
No, I mean they got 3 number 1 picks for him. He signed the largest contract in history, guaranteed. He can't even get on the field, and when he does, he commits crimes. Yeah, I don't know. It looks bad. And the Houston gets, Will Anderson, Tank Dell, and somebody else out of that trade.
Will Anderson Jr. came out.
And there was an offensive lineman too that came out of there too.
Did they trade a pick away for Tunstall?
I think they traded one away to get somebody.
To get Tunstall from Miami.
Yeah, I couldn't find that information out, but yeah, one pick was missing out of that trade.
Yeah.
So you're probably right. But yeah,
that was your bad.
That was Willie's bad.
That was my bad.
I just happen to have the same one, but it was about his play and being awful.
Yeah.
So you got another one?
My bad is Croy Bethune or Croix, the soccer player, gold medal winning soccer player. She injures her knee throwing out the first pitch for the Nationals.
No way.
A professional soccer player. She's out now for a while.
Slipped?
No, you didn't even notice.
Really?
She walked off and then she blew her knee out.
What the hell?
And that's why they say when you throw like a girl. So it's like, you blow your knee out? ever seen that before? No.
I don't think anybody else caught Scott's.
No, I just, it was very weird injury. What are the chances a professional sports player just tossing out the first pitch?
What do we have? Bad?
Yeah, uglies.
Uglies.
It's your bad.
Oh, yeah, you didn't do bad yet.
My bad is just kind of overall, besides a few teams, the overall offensive play this weekend. I didn't get to see a lot. I saw one team. But even the teams I saw, offensives were pretty not great. And then even the good teams, the offenses were at times. Even the Packer, the score was huge, but it was like they had a good, like, segment. The game, like that second quarter, the third was awesome. And it's like, and it just kind of went like this. It was like, it was weird.
Even the Bills?
And both quarterbacks in that game didn't throw the ball great. No, I didn't see any great besides Josh Allen.
But his was
he's the exception because he had a great game, 4 touchdowns and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
great game.
He had 4
touchdowns.
Yeah.
So two quarterbacks actually had legit games.
But even like Stroud had an okay game. These guys,
Yeah,
you know what though? It's about winning. That's what's the most important thing for these teams that won. But about like the Joe Burrow thing, but they're always bad to start the year. It's hard to get down in them.
The defense is always ahead early in
and
the
they
year.
are. You saw all weekend the defense were better. You just saw it in every game. Even last night, the Detroit game, Rams game, it was defense. It was the score was what 26-20.
Yeah.
And it was pretty defensive game. It really was.
So what's football going to do to get the ratings up? Are they going to start every touchback at the 50 now?
No, if you look at the receiver as a DB, you get called for pass interference.
There we go.
You can't make eye contact. Nope, you looked at him.
It'll be like baseball.
Always look guy.
Now they're going to deflate the footballs.
Yeah. Tom Brady was right. So yes, but it'll get better. Obviously, I know it was bad because just look at fantasy numbers. Besides a few guys, fantasy numbers were weird. There was not a lot besides big numbers by a few guys on teams.
Yeah, points that you kind of expected you didn't get.
No, and that's how it is though every year. You know, everybody panics. You know, we can talk about overreactions later. There's a few I want to.
Yeah. I got some.
So the thing is that that's one of fantasy. Everybody overreacts first week. I gotta get rid of this guy.
No,
you gotta go 4 weeks. I love the guys.
Just like the NFL, you got to 3 or 4 weeks before you really
and
know.
hope you can tread water for those 3-4 weeks.
Yeah,
win a couple games in there, or even break 400 or 500 and be somewhere when you get ready. So it's like preseason, extended preseason. That's all these are.
It essentially is because quarterbacks never played.
Like going to the game yesterday, even this week for the Bears, it's gonna be a tough game in Houston. But losing that game, I mean, if they want to make the playoffs, they got to win every game they can. But losing to AFC opponents doesn't kill you if you can win other games because those tiebreakers come into effect very rarely.
Yeah.
So, Houston game, you want them to win it, but it's gonna be a tough one. But, Eric, you're ugly. I apologize.
Jeez, I mean, I tried to put on a nice face for you.
Well, try harder.
There was an apostrophe in there.
Working on the triceps. I'm gonna piggyback on your bad, and that my ugly was kind of the start to the season, especially that first game with all the flags, and it seemed like it was like, okay, you said defense always has the upper hand. Well, at first the offense did, then it just kind of like the offense went flat, then the defense started flat. It was just kind of a weird start to that game, and even the Packers-Eagles game the next night was kind of a weird start. So it's not extremely ugly, but like Ed Shirt. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Wow.
It's my good flannel.
That's his wedding flannel he wore tonight.
I had to pay shipping on this one.
When you got married, did you do the Canadian tuxedo?
I haven't been married.
That's right. You didn't get married.
Wait, first thing, you paid for that? Actually, with Sports Illustrated, you had to pay for shipping to get it. But it was like...
It came with a football telephone.
Hunter magazine, though.
That one does look like a throwback, too. It's really...
It's actually a handgun phone.
Yeah, right.
Antler.
You talk into it.
An antler.
Hello, eh?
The antler phone, the greatest invention until 3 people lost an eye.
And the ringtone is a moose sound.
Steve, I got the greatest thing. We're going to be millionaires. Next thing you know, they're paying out all these insurance claims.
Ed, your phone's ringing. Holzer.
Oh, shit. My eyes are bleeding.
They're bleeding. Yeah, mine too.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
Okay, so any more ugly?
That's why people turn into the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. That's why we're number 12 in Chile.
Really? We moved up, huh?
Yeah, I think we moved up.
No, that's my ugly. The start to the
I agree.
first couple games.
Rick, you're ugly.
My ugly is I don't know how to say it right, but all the social media that just jumps on every bandwagon possible, whether it be the beginning of football, the end of another sport, like, forgive me for saying it, the Angel Reese being blown out of the Rookie of the Year candidate because she got injured.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think she was ever in it. But you got people like Shaq saying now she's no longer in the running. She was in the lead and no longer in the running. And then just the stats that come out to support Caitlin. But it's, I'll let you say it. It's
How is she not the rookie of the year? How is Caitlin? I don't even watch, and I
don't know.
How is she not going to be the rookie of the year?
She's got 2 triple doubles this year, and that's more than 99% of the league.
Yeah, I don't think that's only no players ever had more than 2 in a year, or more.
Yeah,
more,
2 in their career.
2 in their career. Yeah.
And she's got 2 in her rookie year, and she's got
Did you guys see the Angel Reese statement?
Yes.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
God gives his best warriors the hardest.
Yeah, let me see if I
challenges.
can find it real quick. I had it. I thought
that's pretty deep.
Oprah called her.
Yeah.
I can't find it right offhand.
So yeah, it's just the
But she
social
said,
media hype that everybody gets right away.
I don't care what people said. They didn't believe in me, and I still came through, and God did that. And it's like, you were like the 2nd or 3rd pick in the draft. Like, I don't know. I don't believe in her, but let's take her anyway. Who didn't believe in Angel Reese? Everybody knew she was good.
The whole God and sports thing doesn't really get me either. Not to get all religious, but like she says, God put me here for a reason. Well, he obviously hurt you for a reason too. Then, if you think that way,
Dennis Leary did a whole skit on that, kind of making fun of Reggie White and players thanking God. He's like, you think God cares who scores a touchdown on Sundays? But it was like
God hates that team, but he likes yours.
He made a joke of it. He made a joke into it, and like even actors thanking God when they get an award or something. I mean, thanking God for being able to do what you do. That's different.
Right.
My ability, I thank God. That's fine. But I'll thank God for almost get this win today.
Victory.
He don't care you won.
Yeah,
I hope he doesn't.
When we were young, there was a comedian that even was like,
he's got a foam finger.
He's definitely not a Bills fan. Oh, he's going to tackle him. Dead.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Okay, he's alive. He's alive.
Okay.
He's alive.
Too
again.
soon.
Just kidding.
It's been a couple of years, but too soon.
He was losing a fantasy championship with God, and he had to get a tie. You want to get his money that year?
Wow.
It was. I think. We talked about this last year with Justin Fields. He's like, "Well, we would have won that game if God wouldn't have made me fumble."
That's funny.
Nobody ever said. It's never been said like that, or it's always. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That'd be great if he came on some of
that would be. That's something like an Andy Van Slyke would say.
Why'd that happen? Because God hates me.
Yeah, he hates our team.
He hate me.
Yeah, as I say, he hate me. There you go.
Ever since he made that flood in our village, it's been, almost took out our whole basement at the stadium. It's been downhill since then. We had locusts.
Yeah.
Once they quit selling Muir up at the
Now we got some
concession
guy
stand.
named Dante doing concessions over there. Can't wait to see what his Inferno does.
That's great.
He's got the best kebabs, though. Willie, what's
The
your
Nazareth
ugly?
Lepers. That was his team.
Ugly Will.
Ugly. I'm
ugly.
sticking with Deshaun because he was 24 for 45, 169 yards, one touchdown, 2 interceptions, and he cost them $35.8 million a year because it was 46 because he converted 44.7 of this year's salary. They turned it into a signing bonus. So now it's 35.8.
Oh, saved him money. Nice guy.
Yeah.
That's just
So just a lot of money, man. Jesus.
Come on.
You're ugly, Ed.
Oh, let's see where are we at now.
True dat.
This is a national story. Springfield, Ohio. You guys see this thing? It just broke, I think, this morning. Cats have gone missing along with the ducks and geese from the ponds in the park. So it's a small town, Springfield, Ohio. I don't know, 50, 60,000 people.
I've been there.
There's been an influx of Haitian refugees. They've dumped there, 20,000 of them.
Oh, my God.
People are losing their pets. Some lady, this is how it all came out, I think today or yesterday. Did you hear about this too?
No, I saw it.
Yeah, she was looking for a cat in the neighborhood, and it was hanging in some guy's backyard, skinned. Well, I mean, you're not sure it was hers, but I'm guessing it was, one of them. So, Yeah, finally the liberal cat ladies are like, build a wall to save my cat. Who cares about fentanyl, child trafficking, rapes, murders? Mr. Whiskers isn't safe around here. No, and the sad part is 3 local Chinese restaurants went out of business.
Here we go. This is a true story, though.
that part wasn't. I just made that one up.
Yeah, when I lived in Columbus, I knew a lot of Springfield.
Is that where Homer lives?
I know, right? One
that
of
was Springfield.
Nope.
It was
just Springfield in
random.
every state.
Yeah.
And they never said which one it is.
Yeah.
Springfield,
Oh, Springfield, and then they'd always stop or cut it off, or
This guy that when I worked with in Columbus, he was from Springfield, and he used to call it Naked City. I'm like, why do you call it Naked City? Because there was some Playboy model from there, and so everybody was the joke, Naked City. I'm like, oh, okay.
We had Miss America from Kenosha. Nobody even knows her name. Nobody cares, see?
Wendy?
I can't remember what it is either.
Scott, you're ugly.
My ugly is I had and I lost it. I should have wrote it down. God bless it. Oh, my ugly is tonight at 5:30, everybody finds out in the fantasy world that Christian McCaffrey is not going to play.
Yep, 5:30. That's bullshit.
That's my key to winning tonight.
So I was down a league by 0.5.
Oh, my gosh.
And I had CMC. He had nobody. But the good part is
you
found a loophole.
Yeah.
I could put Christian McCaffrey on the IR and pick up Jordan Mason.
Oh,
Don't
nice
know
job.
how.
Really?
But I did it, and the guy sent me a message like, ooh, I didn't think you'd see McCaffrey was out. Nice job. So he's like, oh, you got it.
And
So
Mason,
I was hoping
already won.
Sucked at
You
this.
got me, you son of a gun. You got
So I
me.
was like, I went back and go, let me see if I can move the IR. Oh, okay. Move the IR. Put Jordan Mason in. Okay, cool.
Did you already win then?
I don't know. I'm guessing he's got
I
some
haven't.
carries.
The guy that in the league I am, some jackass took Mason. Had him
On
his
draft
roster.
day?
I drafted him
the ultimate handcuff.
You have McCaffrey right now?
Yeah.
Tonight?
tonight.
So you couldn't switch it out?
it's not even a
I
handcuff.
couldn't do
then.
anything. I was getting beat anyway, so I just said, okay, I'll just
That's why
roll
we
over and
draft.
play dead.
Who takes a backup in a 10-man? Is that 10-man or 12-man?
It was a 12.
Well, and not
Oh,
even as
12's
a
a little
handcuff.
different,
Not
yeah.
even as a handcuff. It's another guy. You have McCaffrey.
yeah.
Like sometimes you take that handcuff just in case. But,
Yeah, but this isn't like a backup like you have, like the Bears have Swift and Khalil Herbert.
I mean, he took him.
You know
I'm
what I
like,
mean?
He's
not
not going to
getting-
take him. He goes, I
That
can't
guy's not
believe you
getting
just
any
took him.
carries.
Hey, you
unless-
want to trade for him? I'm
injury.
like, no.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, Brees Hall's got now Braylon Allen or whatever they drafted. So, it's like they got a legit back. Jordan Mason's not a legit
Yeah,
back.
he's
well,
he's
now
their
he
number
is.
one. Yeah, he's their
Now
backup.
he is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's depends who you got for your other backs,
But
I guess.
CMC's a
But on Monday night, it
workhorse.
sucks on Monday night. I mean,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
happens.
when you're
If
stuck.
it was Sunday morning, you care less. Okay,
Right,
I'll flip
right.
it, whatever.
Yeah.
Take my chances. But yeah, that was the bad, or ugly, whatever the hell it was. So let's talk about. So yeah, people have some overreactions from this week 1 in the NFL. What do you guys have? I know you and Ed and Eric's eyes perked up when I said overreactions.
Yeah, now I forgot what I was going to do, but there was a ton of the offensive ones.
After week 1, that's the best overreaction week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're a Packer fan, I mean, here's your headline, like 10:46 p.m. September 6th, time of death, basically on the season, right? I mean, if you're a Packer fan and you're overreacting, if you have those kind of expectations, which I didn't, if Packer fans, we know them all. They think the Packers would win the Super Bowl if Jordan Love was healthy, and I'm not that guy. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I mean that's a huge overreaction right there. The season's over, right?
Yeah,
he's only out for what 3-4 weeks.
3-4 weeks, but I mean even so, 3-4 weeks is 3-4 weeks.
But it's still,
season's over.
It's a tear, right? Or just
it's
a
sprain
yeah.
MCL. No surgery.
It's still not good.
But still, it's not good coming back on week 5.
Suck.
And everybody knows you got to.
It's gonna freaking hurt. Yeah, and then, they're gonna go after him.
It all depends.
Cutting left and right. It's not what it's going to be.
If Malik somehow miracle can win 2 of those games out of like 4 or 5, he might stay out another week or 2.
Contract next year.
No, that would be a good trade then. I mean,
for sure.
But yeah, I mean,
well, his wariness didn't look too great the other night when he didn't just throw the ball down the end zone, ran around and got sacked. I'm like, what are you doing? You only had one job. Just launch it.
But that was 2 years in Tennessee. Did the same thing. He never threw he never threw the ball.
Yeah.
He was sacked like 807 times or something.
807, huh?
I think it was 807. I could be off by a couple. Might. How about overreaction? Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, there's
Just
a lot of
disaster.
that going on right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once again, it's first game for him, and Pittsburgh is the only team that played a lot of their stars the whole preseason.
Did you see Russell Wilson on the sidelines with pads on?
Yeah,
knowing that he would never play, inactive. That was hilarious.
He said, "I'm ready to play." Inactive.
That's weird.
His wife didn't like the clothes that he wore.
That's the most
Street
Russell
clothes,
Wilson
so she said he
thing
had to wear a
ever.
uniform.
Yeah. They're saying he's done. Kirk Cousins, that's your reaction?
No, yeah, he just was awful. He came back. I mean, to me, he probably came back a little early.
Joe Burrow was awful, too.
Joe Burrow was another one.
That's a big but they do that every year.
But they're missing T. Higgins. Jamar Chase wasn't at practice the last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you're coming off that, like you said, nobody played together.
They don't have Joe Mixon anymore.
Yeah.
Wow, he looked good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Chase, didn't he play without getting his contract?
Yeah, he played. He's got 2 deals left in his deal. So that's what people are kind of don't make that sense.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Usually you push it next year with 1 year left.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird situation.
He's kind of a bitch too.
Did you hear that what shirt he wore to the game?
Oh, Roger's down.
What shirt?
It was a dollar sign because he's all known. He wants $1 more.
Oh yeah, $1 more adjusting because they're buddies, and he wants to be highest paid.
Whatever
for a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it never lasts.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is an overreaction, but the Giants won't win more than 4 games. What do you think?
I agree with that.
That's
kind of enjoyed their uniforms yesterday.
Yeah, they were okay.
I liked them. Yeah.
Wow, I had Singletary, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'll start him. You know, he's the only guy there. Oh my God!
How do you think
that team
Giants
is
fans
bad?
are feeling about Saquon?
He would have been bad on their team. I'm going to guess on that team too. Don't you think?
I mean,
yeah, but he changes dynamics of everything
Yeah.
people do around.
You're
you,
right.
too. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to put 8 in the boxes of him. Devin Singletary might not have to put 8 in the box. I don't. And Daniel Jones is thrown more pick sixes than touchdowns since he signed his contract.
Did you see they were burning jerseys?
see
Awesome.
Fans were
I did see
burning
that.
Daniel Jones jerseys.
So is that an overreaction?
That's definitely an overreaction. That's a huge.
No.
I don't know.
Well, you're going to burn a guy's jersey.
I don't know about burning jerseys. Never been a fan of that.
Yeah, you just throw it away or give it to Goodwill or give it to some kid that doesn't have a jersey.
Maybe it's Tyreek's jersey or Deshaun Watson. You can't do that, though.
Did you see the highlight? And it looked like him leaving the game. Like
fans were getting on
they
him?
walk outside. Like they're just walking outside, just like the barrier, like a concert barrier, like just one of those one of those fencings you put up, the temporary fencing. And he's just walking along the thing, and they're all yelling at him. Like you can stand there
It's
and
New York.
like it's walking
That's
down.
such bullshit.
I'm like, there's not behind a wall or nothing. This is nuts. This poor guy. I mean, I get it. He sucked.
He's not poor. He's not poor.
He got paid.
But, I mean, still, New York's tough too. I mean,
Yeah.
You ain't shitting.
You want to talk about a city that
Other
what's
than
the-
maybe
what's their
Philadelphia.
Philly's worse.
What's their alternative right now? The Giants.
Nothing. Tannehill.
Yeah,
And not paying him when they did.
Same guy.
I don't think they're going to move. I just watched that offseason with the Giants was interesting because they were going to take they were debating taking a quarterback in the draft, and they decided to go with Neighbors because they were like, well, we got a quarterback, let's go with the receiver.
Good move.
But more people I talked about Neighbors too. I guess it's been weird. He out of all those receivers they talked to, he was by far the least appealing attitude wise to me, and on Hard Knocks, hands down, not even close.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison seemed cool.
He had a good game,
Rome
though.
seemed cool. They all seemed like nice, better guys. But Malik was just kind of I don't know. He kind of. We were talking about yesterday. Someone said that, and I go, I got the same feeling. They brought it up. I got the same weird feeling about him. But
And would you be more cautious with wide receivers with all their mental problems? I mean, it seems like there's a ton of them that have.
Well, it happens when they start to have success.
yeah,
It's
and not
crazy.
Not
though.
all. I mean,
I'm not saying all. I said there's a
Yeah.
lot though compared to
Yeah,
any
I
other
mean-
position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's. I don't know. It's weird.
How about another overreaction? And you told me this one. Cooper Kupp's the best receiver in football again.
He stays healthy, man.
Dude, it was a crazy game.
As
He was,
and
he was open every play.
Puka being out for 4 games for sure now.
Yeah, he's
not
going to get
more.
a lot of looks now.
And he looks like he's healthy again. His routes were crisp.
He was open every play.
The toe tap catch on his sideline was one of the best catches I've seen in a couple
Oh,
of
I
years.
know, it was amazing.
I didn't think he caught it.
I didn't even think it was close.
There's no way. And all of a sudden he showed it. I go, oh my God. That was incredible. And Chris Collinsworth, he jizzled over the booth. Oh, God, this might be the best play ever. But last night he was kind of weird. He was doing it back and forth with both teams. It wasn't just one team. It was he was giving hand jobs all over the field last night. He was crazy. He looked like Ricky Stanicki out there.
You need chapstick, Chris?
I'll be right back. I go down to the sidelines.
I'm going to be a silent reporter.
Was it dry in here?
But yeah, so
How about
I think he's good. He's good.
You told me he was looking awesome.
Me and Shotty
I
took
picked
him.
him.
When I heard about the report, I only had two other. I couldn't get him in the 2 drafts. Got him one. Me and Shotty a big money draft. I go, we got to take him. I think. Shotty's like, yeah. I go, I heard he was being targeted like crazy. I just heard it after he did already 4 drafts.
Yeah, right.
Son of a bitch. I wish I would have known. But now Puka going out, and it was weird. At the beginning of the game, it was weird. He wasn't so crazy at the beginning with Puka, and as soon as Puka went out, it was all him. Nobody else is around anymore.
You didn't even notice there was another guy in the field. It was crazy.
No, it was him and Stafford playing catch.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he was open every play.
But the other guys were out there. They were making catches as well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Their receiving core is not a lot of guys they're getting spacing and know what to do with it.
They got a good running back. Yeah. They got a great quarterback.
Yeah, Stafford's solid. So I like the guy. So, but yeah, I don't think it's overreaction. I think that's very possible.
Okay, here's the next one. Justin Herbert's on the downswing. I mean, he didn't look good yesterday. Yeah. Again, nobody did, and he doesn't have receivers to throw to, but
he got a W.
It's going to be 2 years in a row where he hasn't.
Yeah, and they took all his receivers away too. And last year he was hurt because I had him. He was hurt the last 5-6 games or whatever it was.
He's got Jordan Palmer.
And they still think
his
his foot's bothering him too. They're not telling you much, but yeah, Josh Palmer, Quentin Johnson. Ladd McConkey did score touchdowns, but Ladd McConkey's tiny. He'll be dead within two weeks. I saw him yesterday.
That's an overreaction.
That's an overreaction right there.
He's tiny. I was like, I couldn't believe how small he was. I'm like, that dude's tiny.
So McConkey had 5 for 39 touchdown. Yeah. Quentin Johnson 3 for 38. Palmer 2 for 15. Yeah,
their back situation is great.
Dobbins.
They don't have a distinguishing back.
You got to remember, what does Jimmy like to do?
Yeah, and you know what? They're going to set him up. If the running game gets set up, Justin Herbert would be fine. You got to run the ball.
Dobbins had 135 yards rushing.
Oh, okay. So that's
Jim Harbaugh. Dobbins had a huge
and that might be
game.
part of why Herbert didn't do anything. I mean, Herbert's numbers are low because run the ball.
Well, are we overreacting on Dobbins' huge day?
Yeah, because
against the Raiders.
His big thing though is he's had a hard time staying healthy.
And Gus Edwards is there too, so he might get. As the year goes on, they're going to start doing. How many carries did Gus Edwards? What was the carry?
10.
How many did Dobbins get? 10 to.
He had over 10. I know.
Dobbins had 10. Edwards had 11 for 26.
So 10 for 135. Yeah. He must have had a big one then.
He did. 61.
Okay. So take that away because that's not going to happen every week. Obviously, we know that. So, I mean, that's a good game, though, for Dobbins.
You start worrying.
And he scored a touchdown, too.
Yeah, you start worrying, though, about Herbert, man. He hasn't had where he came out since that 3-touchdown game in his first game.
Yeah.
No, he's been good, but.
They showed.
He was a top quarterback.
Joe Alt, that lineman they drafted.
How do you look? Road grader?
He owned.
Good.
Mason, or not Mason Crosby, but
Max Crosby?
Max owned him.
That's what they drafted.
Owned him.
He owned Mason Crosby. Max Crosby gave him some shit.
Yeah,
man, he's just pushing Mason with one hand.
Mason was just trying to high kick him.
That's right.
Look like a rock cat. No, but that's why Jim Harbaugh wanted him in number 6, correct? They drafted
it was
him?
either that or a wideout, and I think they did the right thing.
Yeah, no, those linemen are hard to come by, man. So. Any other ones you guys have? Anybody else?
How about the Cowboys made a mistake by paying Dak big money?
I got no choice.
I don't. Yeah, it's the same with anything.
It's the same with the Packers.
With their team, they're not going to be good enough to draft, not be bad enough to draft quarterback next year. And who knows? Now watching these quarterbacks play, besides me, Ewers, I don't know if I want any of them next year. I mean, they're already talking about defensive end for somewhere being number 1 now. Sanders has already been pushed down the road, which Sanders is not his fault. But Daddy didn't build a team right for him to be a winner. Daddy built a team to make him the center, and they have no offensive line. Their defense still can't stop the run, which was last year.
I thought about having them as my ugly.
Well, their wide receiver might be one of the top picks.
He'll be up there.
Carter?
Travis Hunter, right?
Hunter.
He's really good. Yeah. And then Sanders is good too. I watched a couple games. He stood in the pocket hard. He threw from the pocket, got hit. He was. I like the way
he'll be a first rounder.
I like his game, but right now, as those guys that are, I mean, they even say they won't be as good as the last couple of years. Even I'm like, well, the year's not over yet, but I don't know. I like I said, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not waiting for the offseason.
Are the Vikings? Are the Vikings the best team in the NFC?
No,
Norris.
No, I
Justin
think that's
Jefferson
pretty
is.
obvious.
I think if Darnold plays like he did yesterday, which is in Kevin O'Connell's offense, I think it's gonna be a tough division. They're just adding another wrench into the thing where people thought it might be a 2-team or 3-team race. It's gonna be a hard division.
Oh, bounce.
And obviously the line. I liked what the Lions did last night. It was the first game of the year. You can tell a lot of moving parts weren't working at times, but their defense, for even Stafford kind of had his way at times. Their defensive backfield is improved 1,000%, and that was their flaw last year. And their pass rush with the dude they picked up, I forgot. I didn't even know they picked up the one dude, Willie. Who's the lineman they picked up? The defensive lineman that made a bunch of plays last night too. To go with Hutchinson. He played somewhere for a year. I don't know. He's only like 20 something, but you know what I'm talking about though.
I know exactly.
Their defense is better than last year. And their defense last year was solid.
Right. Oh yeah.
The only thing with their offense, and Chris Collins made a good point about this last night. The only thing their offense is it's thin on receiver.
They are.
It's
They're
very thin. Where Laporta is that extra receiver, I guess. But Amon St. Brown, they got Jameis Williams had a great game. And then after that, it's kind of like they got the little kid, number 11, little guy.
Yeah.
Khalif Raymond. No,
Raymond. Raymond, yeah.
And then they got another guy, but they're not deep on receiver. It's like some teams you go
not deep at all, but their top two are really good.
They're dynamic at receiver when they're
if Jameson can be
if Jameson does it all year, it's going to open everything.
I forgot that he was a Buckeye to start, and then he transferred to they said he was like 6th in the depth chart at Ohio State, and that's when he transferred to was it Alabama, right?
Yeah, Alabama. Yeah. He won national championship with them, right? They won when he was there. Yeah.
So who's the defensive guy here? Anzalone Arnold. I'm trying to think.
He got a game ball.
If you say his name, I'll tell you who it is.
He got a game ball.
Well, their number 0, their rookie cornerback played really well too.
Not Campbell. He was the draft guy.
Campbell. Yeah, that's the
linebacker. Him and Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez. Yeah. That guy was all over last night too. The blonde hair, long hair dude. He was
Anzalone.
Anzalone.
That's the guy. He 10 tackles.
Different guy though.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know enough of what positions these guys are playing.
He's a defensive lineman, but yeah, he played really well. So yeah, I think Minnesota can make noise. I think with that what's his name's defense, they like to do different coverages and blitzes and stuff. And what's his name? The guy Flores. He's a great coordinator. He gives you different looks and kind of masks deficiencies with his defense, and that's a good coach. I mean, he does. Their defense has lost a couple cornerbacks, and although who they beat yesterday? Oh, the Giants.
Giants.
So
overreaction.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, but they're gonna be competitive. I don't think they're gonna be a pushover at all. I don't.
No, Darnold had a great game
because I like Kevin O'Connell. I think he's a good coach. I think and Flores is a good defensive coordinator. So.
And then the last game is probably New Orleans, Carolina. New Orleans just
Carolina. Bryce Young is just not good right now.
Okay,
his first
is
pass,
that the worst draft pick in history?
I don't know.
Because it was Stroud. Stroud was second.
Yeah, Stroud was second.
Yeah, that's terrible. And I thought it was terrible when it happened.
I know it's only been one game, but the unknown. They could have just not did anything and had Caleb Williams this year. If they really wanted to.
Can I take back my ugly? Because I just looked up Bryce Young's stats.
Yeah.
13 of 30.
Yeah.
I guarantee almost any of us can go 13 of 30. Well, it's probably Scott. You played quarterback in flag football.
Be a lot of swing passes, and I probably cry a lot.
That hurts. Oh, God.
We call that wincing.
Why is Hutchinson in my lap? Oh, shit.
He's got eye black all over my face.
They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't throw the ball. And, I mean, they probably can't run the ball because they know they can't throw the ball.
Well, that's the thing.
I mean, Hubbard had 14 yards, Sanders had 22 yards, and Bryce Young had 12.
What was his total yards passing?
160. So I'm guessing he had a long one somewhere along the way.
He threw a pick for sure, if not.
Oh, no, he had a 32 and a 35. So 2 plays about almost good.
Bryce. And you know what? Maybe that team's not that good either. They still haven't improved much. So I don't know. It's.
And who's their leading receiver after drafting all these guys? And
Deontay Johnson.
No. Adam Thielen.
Oh, Thielen once again?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many catches?
3 for 49, but it's like...
Well, the one kid they say is raw, that new Xavier Legette.
Yeah.
What did he have?
He had 4 for 35, so that's
he's
pretty good. Yeah. He's got a lot of targets.
He's a big dude, too.
And they drafted Mingo last year pretty high. Yeah. So, I mean, they're working on it, but, man, he's not going to be the quarterback there.
Man.
He's going to be who's the guy who was at Atlanta? Ritter?
Desmond Ritter, yeah.
It's going to be like that, or the guy, or Malik Willis.
Guy on the bottom of the screen.
Whoa, he tried. Get the hell out of here.
Way offsides. I heard Tannehill was seen at the airport in Ashwaubenon.
Tannehill was? No, he wasn't.
No.
They have talked about it, but now the Packers have been
they're
talking about it.
Where is Joe Flacco?
He's in
sitting on the couch.
Indianapolis, I think.
No, he's not playing. He's not
playing?
I don't think he's with the team. Unless he is with Indy. I'm not sure.
Because I mean, that's always a good question. I mean, he stepped up with the Browns last year.
Oh yeah.
Like,
they have.
We'll see how this first game goes.
Oh, that's
it's
Debo?
Oh, great.
Debo's number 1 now.
Oh, he changed his number. That's what I said. I got confused because I'm like, this dude keeps getting the ball.
Did Debo score?
He just scored. Yeah. I'm like, why is
No,
number one?
your guy had some runs though.
Yeah, Mason has like 50, 60 yards already.
Yeah.
So he got a touchdown call back though.
He is with the Colts.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But still,
He is
you
with
already
the
won.
Colts.
I'm good. Yeah. Oh, he is with the Colts. Okay.
He is.
See him
Okay.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Go shake his hand.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Probably
gonna.
made the bar with us. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting game for the Packers this week. I don't even
They
know
got
who
the
they're-
Colts.
Colts
They have the
at
Colts
home.
this week.
It'll be interesting to, if he's a complete disaster. Then you might see him like actually go out and have to get somebody.
Well, I think the Packers' schedule next few weeks is they've got a bunch of winnable games. That's
Yeah.
the thing. I mean, just got to play better defense. Their
The
run
nice thing
defense
for
still
them
was-
is-
You're right.
Their run defense still was pretty. And Jay Alexander's not just quit talking and play defense.
Yeah,
He's a head.
He's great
Just
when
early in the game, he mouthed off to AJ Brown.
Yeah.
And after that, AJ Brown said,
Went
"Okay,
nuts.
dude."
Yes.
He did like woke him up. He's like, "Okay." Next play, ran him like a 15-yard deep route and then stopped and kind of gave him a nudge, caught the ball. After it was every ball he looked up, he was catching the ball, AJ Brown. And Jay Alexander was behind him. It was like, Jesus Christ. But that's a problem, too.
Yeah.
I mean, do something.
They're worried about their personal little scuffles. It's so stupid.
And the defensive scheme looked the same. You know what the thing is? New defensive coordinator, the defense looked exactly the same from last year. No difference to me at all. They did nothing different what I saw. Their run defense, they weren't great at times. I mean, although both running backs had good games. Barkley had a great game, and Jason.
Yeah.
When they used Jacobs,
Yeah, not
only game
enough.
like 4 carries
Just like
in the first
last
half.
year with Jones,
Second
not
half,
enough.
Wilson was tearing it up though in the end of the second half, from what I could tell.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the game where I was because we're in Minnesota country.
Wilson play good. Did Aaron Jones play good for the Vikings this
yes,
week?
He had
did.
like 18 or 19 points in fantasy.
Yeah, 94 yards and a touchdown.
Whatever that means. Yeah.
But Jacobs was solid, just like not giving him the ball enough.
No,
Yeah.
Jacobs looked good. He ran the
And
ball
I agree
hard.
on the defense. I mean, they were opportunistic early in the game where they made some plays, but then, it's
Well,
not.
Jalen Hurts he's
not
too
stopping.
loosey goose with the ball sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
That pick in the end zone. I mean, it's third and goal with like 5 minutes left in the game or 8 minutes. If he just throws it out of bounds, you kick a field goal, you're up by 8. Okay, 8. I know they can still tie it,
But it's difficult.
8.
Yeah.
You gave him the ball back, they could have went down and scored a touchdown, won the game.
Yep.
Took the lead. You can't do that as a veteran. You're a veteran now. You have to know. And it looked like he could have ran for about 10 yards maybe and did something. I don't know. No, he throws it, comes across his body back to the middle. I'm like, that ain't gonna work. As soon as he threw it, I'm like, that's getting picked.
So I mean, from what I heard is Philadelphia is one of the favorites to be a Super Bowl team. I mean, they got to be in the top 4. I've heard.
Well, we'll see when the bench warmers
did
make
you
their
see?
picks.
I didn't.
Then we'll know.
I didn't see the game. I mean, do you see that in them?
Yeah, because their defense got gouged at times. Their defense
played a lot better as the game went on.
Yeah, and I think it's all about. Well, I think Barkley makes our team 10 times better.
Oh yeah,
fuck yeah!
Isn't that crazy?
You don't
Hell
have.
yeah,
You don't
he's
have
awesome.
to. You can if Hurts is in some situation, he's like just not. Okay, you know what? Just get the ball to Barkley. Let's see if we can make. And their offensive line is very good.
Well,
Like,
hopefully they
very
keep
good.
him.
Like-
hopefully they keep him healthy because that's the thing.
And that's the thing. They're gonna have to work in other guys, and he can't get 40 carries a game or whatever, and get him.
He's not going to play 17 games.
No, and
he's not. He's going to get hurt. He's going to miss a game. He does. That's Barkley.
Well, we go back to the Aaron Jones thing. Is kind of the same thing. You know, he's gonna miss some games.
Yeah,
and I think that's Packers were kind of doing. Just go younger and hopefully stronger. I mean,
and
nobody
money.
thinks Aaron Jones sucked.
No.
Not one Packer.
Jacobs
fan.
is not a huge step down from Jones, and he's younger. So I didn't have a problem with that deal.
No, everybody knows Aaron Jones is legit.
Yeah,
he has been for years.
Well, so let's make our picks.
You want to make picks? Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. So, what are we doing? How do we do this usually? Division winners, or just wild cards and division winners? Right? Usually, right?
I gotta look up who's in the league.
The way I didn't do the thing you sent out. I just wrote down the divisions and I started to put seeds on them. So
I got my 1 through 7 in there. It's already seeded out.
And then I have all the games.
Just write your stuff down and hand it.
Are we doing?
I could pull
separate
it
NFC,
like
AFC,
NFC, AFC. Then your final 4 for both sides, and then your Super Bowl teams, and then your Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, I got all that.
Yep. And then also we could throw some MVP, rookie. What else is there?
I did MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year,
Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Ooh, I like that.
Comeback Player of the
Tyreek
Year,
Hill. His man.
How quiet it got.
Rookie Offensive Player, and Rookie Defensive Player.
Yeah,
That's what I
yep,
did.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
What if Tyreek?
Yeah,
What if
Coach.
Tyreek got out of the car and just?
Oh,
ran?
I didn't even think about Coach. Sorry.
Catch me, motherfucker!
I mean, that's
Just ran to the
obvious,
stadium.
right?
Just
Is it Dan Campbell Award?
Nobody can catch me.
Dan Campbell Award.
Jay Jettas might catch me, but nobody else.
Hey, I forgot about Coach. I'm sorry.
So who are coach there? So who are your top? It's 7 teams make the playoffs. 7 teams make the playoffs in each division. So who are your top 7 in the AFC? Eric. Top 7.
Yep, I got you. Should I go 7 up or 1 7?
It's up to you. Go 7 up. It's more exciting because
Make 7 up
we
yours.
don't think at all it'll be the Chiefs at the top. So
yeah.
This segment brought to you
By Sprite.
by 7 Up.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that.
7 Up spot, yours.
Despite the issues with their quarterback, I'm going to take the Browns at the 7 seed.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I just think the rest of the team's solid. And Nick Chubb will be back eventually. He said Chubb. So, yeah, that's my 7. My 6 is the Jimmy Harbaugh-led Chargers. And I disagree. I think Justin Herbert will come around and have a good season. That's my feeling on him.
His name is Herbert.
Herbert.
I call him A-Bear, too.
Bobby Bear. Remember Bobby?
Yeah, we all remember Bobby.
I wish I could do Herbert the pervert voice because I do that right now.
Oh,
from
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Number 5 is the Aaron Rodgers-led Jets.
Okay.
Number 4, Texans winning their division. Number 3, Ravens winning their division. Number 2, Chiefs winning their division. And then the Bills, because nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
So, yeah, just stop there? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll go. Okay.
Ed, you're...
I'm not done yet.
Okay. Willie?
Number 7, Dolphins.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to have
Is
this
it there?
in here. Hold on. Give me a minute.
There it is.
Hold on. Take me a second.
There it isn't.
The dolphin ran away. Where did he go?
Mammal.
What the? Oh, there it is. That flawless. Seamless. Okay, who else?
Number 6, Jags.
Okay.
Just going to keep going.
Number 5, Ravens. Number 4, Texans. Number 3, Bengals. Number 2, Jets. And number 1, Chiefs.
Who's your division winners? Chiefs, Jets, and Texans?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you don't have the Bills in the playoffs?
No.
Rick, you got yours yet?
Yeah. I got my 7.
Hit it.
Winning their divisions, I got the Bills, the Chiefs, the Texans, and the Ravens. And then the other 3 falling in line are going to be the Bengals, the Jets, and then the Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to make it.
Okay.
I feel that.
Ed, you good yet or no?
Yeah, I got the Ravens coming in 7th because of their shitty quarterback play. No, then Dolphins, Bengals winning that division, the Chiefs winning their division, Texans winning their division, and then the Jets, and then the Bills. The Bills winning the division.
Okay.
But the Jets and the Bills, the top 2 teams out of the same
Jets,
division.
The Jets and the Bills are in the same division.
Yeah, I got them as the top 2.
They can't be the 2 seed.
I got to change seeds.
Well, you can tell us
whatever. You got your
That's
7.
you said. I thought ranked top to bottom.
Well, but yeah.
We're picking the playoffs, though.
Yeah, but you can
So you
figure
got
out
it.
when you get to the
All
playoffs.
right.
That's fine.
You work on it. We'll come back.
My number 7 is the Dolphins. Number 6 is the Bengals. Number 5 is the Bills. Number 3 is Texans winning the division. I'm sorry, 4 the Ravens. Then 3 the Texans winning the divisions. Then Jets winning their division and the Chiefs winning their division. And that, for me, ends up having the AFC East with 3 teams in the playoffs. Jets, Bills, and Dolphins all make it.
I like that.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
You have to
But I don't know how to fucking put them in order.
So that's why I wrote 5. You want them to be your 5 seed then.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine. Okay, so how about the NFC? How's it shake out for you, Eric?
Okay. Number 7. I know I'm a freaking homer. Is the Packers. 6 Rams. 5 Dem Boys. 4 Bucks winning their division. 3 Eagles winning their division, 2 Lions winning theirs, and 49ers won. Just starting to look like it does every single year here a little bit.
Willie.
I've got
Lions.
All 7.
I got the Bears 7.
Yes.
Oh, you're such a homer.
Bears.
Cowboys 6, Packers 5.
Whoa, that's high.
Then you got the Bucks.
You already know the quarterback's missing, right?
Well, hey.
No, he had to go.
Malik
He went
Willis
back
is
a
gonna come
week.
out like gangbusters.
We had to go back a week
Bucks
before.
4, 49ers.
That's why I did mine.
3.
Yeah.
I didn't take into account that he was hurt.
And then Eagles 2, and then Lions 1. So Lions, Eagles, 49ers, and Bucks are all the division winners.
Rick?
I wrote mine with a healthy Jordan Love, so
that's why I did mine too.
I have. I didn't. No. I got the
Scott's
Cowboys.
the Boy Scout of the group here.
Winning
You guys are all
the
fucking
divisions.
cheaters.
Winning the divisions. I got the Cowboys, the Lions, the Niners, and the Bucks. All right. Then I got the Eagles making it in. The Cowboys are going to pull it off this year. They're actually going to win the division. I got the Bears winning third place in their division. I got the Vikings winning second place in their division, and the Packers winning fourth place in their division, so they don't make it.
Wow.
NFC is going to have 3 of them in there. NFC North, sorry.
Edmund.
I got the Rams sneaking in at the end after watching them last night because I get to cheat in this because I already.
God, you're a cheater.
The Saints after fucking manhandling. Then the Cowboys. Now my playoff teams are. Eric,
I see what you're doing here.
Falcons.
See what you're doing here.
Buccaneers not even making it. The Falcons win in that division. The Lions win in the North. And the only team to make it out of the North. I think it's going to be a bloodbath. Then the Eagles and the Niners.
Okay, my 7th team is the Packers. My 6th team is the Bears.
Nice.
My 5th team is the Eagles. Buccaneers win the division. Cowboys win the division. Lions win the division. 49ers win the division. But I will make note, I did this out, and the Falcons actually tie with the Buccaneers at 10-7, but the Falcons are left out.
Oh, you did the scenarios? Then
Oh,
you
I did the
all
whole
again.
thing, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of my AFC one. Let me see how that came out. There's only close ones. Colts go 9-8, but they don't make the playoffs. Steelers go 9-8, but they don't make the playoffs either. That's what I have in mind. So there'll be 500, 2 teams over 500 on the AFC that won't make it, and only 1 team over 500 in the AFC.
Did you do that scenario thing this week or last week?
I just did today.
Okay, so you had week 1 already was filled in.
Yeah, but I did put in the Packers. Like I made it fair. Like he was healthy, and I think they can win games. They're gonna win. They'll probably win 1 or 2 without him. They don't play anybody great. The Colts are a decent team.
I'll take 1.
And they're at home, so these games they get games at home. If they're at the Colts, it'd be a little. I might be okay, like loud in there and all that. Oh, that was a fun fact about this too for the Falcons, not to defend them, but the story from Atlanta was it was so loud in the stadium.
How loud was it?
That the Falcons had to go to
or the
silent counts.
Really?
Because there's so many Steelers fans.
In their own stadium.
So that could be part of the being ill-prepared because you're not planning on having to use silent counts at all at home, right? I mean, that is something you don't prepare for. So that could be part of the problem got to a point in the game was like, holy crap, because that's how loud it was in the stadium. They could not hear, I guess.
Wow.
The Falcons had to go to silent count.
And why did all the Steelers fans want to go to Atlanta?
Because lemon pepper Lou.
Cheap food.
Oh, yeah, cheap food.
No shit.
Cheap food and beer.
They all got there and were like, look, Chick-fil-A's closed.
Thought it was Magic City.
Yeah, that's, yep.
Magic City's a little pricey.
How do you know?
All you can eat.
The lemon pepper.
You used to get discounts, right?
Yeah. That's the fantasy team name. My fantasy team name is Lemon Pepper Lou. So
how about our playoffs? What do we got
Playoffs?
for playoffs? I got my bracket. Look at printed out a bracket for me and everything. Look at that.
So we went. Are we going to AFC? Are we gonna go all the way? Like, are we just?
Let's go all the way, Eric. Me and
Let's go all the way. Let's go. Oh, sorry.
I got all the playoff thing, but you can do whatever you want. Final 4, whatever.
Okay, so obviously I had the Bills as the 1, so they're sitting that first week. I have the Chiefs beating the Browns, Ravens beating the Chargers, and then I have the Jets with that minor upset over the Texans.
Okay.
Okay, then that next round, I'm going to have the Bills beating the Jets. Ed's Ravens upsetting the Chiefs. Payback, bitch. Xavier Worthy's foot's going to be on the line or something like that, and they won't get the touchdown.
That's crazy.
And so my AFC Championship game is going to be Bills-Ravens, and I have the Bills. And I do this every year because nobody circles the wagons, right, like the Buffalo Bills. So they're going to the Super Bowl. Check.
Okay, who's next? I forgot.
I am.
Okay.
I got the Jets beating the Dolphins. I have the Bengals beating the Jags. Bunch of Jags. And I have the Ravens beating the Texans. Bears beating the Eagles.
Shut the front door.
49ers beating the Cowboys.
What's in your drink?
The Eagles? Come on. They play them, though, this year, don't they?
And the Bucks
okay.
Bucks beating the Packers. So that's just a wild card round. So did you want?
Yeah, go
well,
all the
that
way.
seems to happen every time.
Remember I just sang the song?
Okay, all right. Then divisional round, Chiefs beating the Ravens once again. Jets beating the Bengals. Lions beating the Bears. And the 49ers beating the Bucks. Then I got the Chiefs beating the Jets. Lions beating the 49ers. And I don't get to say this often, but I might as well while I can. Lions winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
We just were getting.
You can say it every year.
We were just we didn't get to the Super Bowl round yet.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez, he just had
We're
Michigan
going all the way.
He's like Chris Collinsworth over here. Oh!
Calm down. We don't even know the other opponent yet.
Yeah.
He's got Michigan winning a couple years last year.
Look at him.
The
He's ready.
Red Wings.
They do look great.
The
They
Tigers
looked,
are awesome.
I mean, I just saw highlights, but they looked
The game last night.
Yeah,
legit.
their defense is good. It's upgraded. And
Like you said, the wide receivers are the only weak thing. Not weak,
But how
either.
did you
They're
even?
really good at the
you
top.
You just did your whole NFC too?
Yeah.
Oh, I just did AFC.
What do you do?
We're doing
all
one
the
at
way.
a time.
Oh, okay.
Well, all the way with
I'm
the
not.
AFC.
I'm not doing it like either one of you guys did because it's
So
just,
Willie's done now.
you just bored
I am.
both of our listeners.
Who's running this show?
Scott, but he's writing shit.
okay. Yep. Okay. I had a.
Who's up?
Cut on my bracket. Rick's up. No, I'm up.
Do you want Rick to go just AFC, or do you want him to list his NFC?
No,
like
what
Willie
are we
did?
doing here? It's up to you.
Willie just
I'm still-
listed
I'm
both
still writing.
NFC,
Oh,
AFC,
okay, let's
NFC.
do the. Willie went all the way.
Otherwise, I'll lift.
said
That's
all the
what he
way.
said. Yeah.
I just
So
meant AFC.
I'll just do the AFC then.
Okay.
Okay. So the first round, it's the can't read my writing. Oh, it's gonna be Ravens versus Bills,
The chefs. What the fuck are the chefs?
and the Bills win. I got the Dolphins versus Jets. Jets win that game, and then Texans Bengals. Texans win that game. Then next round, I got Chiefs Bills. Chiefs advance once again, breaking Josh Allen's heart. The Jets Texans. The Jets take out the Texans. The Chiefs are the AFC Super Bowl participant.
Oh,
Leave it at
really?
that.
Do they get a participation medal?
They're a good team, man. You think it's gonna be a three-peat or a first time in a while?
I didn't say a three-peat.
No, you haven't got done yet.
Yeah, I ain't got that far.
So I'm-
Three-peat AFC Championship.
I'm not going through each division because we don't know who's going to be playing each other.
I
yet.
do because my little thing's
I
in
do
it.
because I listed them out too.
I don't think you're that accurate. I'm going to tell you
I
right
seeded
now.
them and then I did the games.
You're usually pretty good at this. But
pretty easy.
The computer did it for me.
I'm just going to pick. So we're doing AFC?
Yeah, AFC.
Chiefs versus Texans in the final with
Okay.
the Texans winning.
Going to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Rick, what do you got for the AFC?
I got the.
Joe Mixon.
No, he's not on my list. I got the Chiefs playing the Jets, Chiefs winning. Ravens playing the Chargers, Ravens winning. Texans playing the Bengals, and the Bengals winning. The Bills get the first round bye. They're going to have the best record in the AFC this year. They're going to do it.
You didn't text me.
They released a video of Trey Hill being arrested, and it's bad.
We saw it. I just looked at it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Yeah.
Is it a McLaren?
The video came out from the police department.
So it's
Police department did?
So it's bad for the cops. They're all going to.
No, it's bad for him.
Of course it is.
I didn't know if it just came out now.
What if he
We'll
wasn't? What if he
wait.
wasn't Tyreek
Breaking
Hill though?
news.
We'll wait until we get all the information.
Because it might have been AI. We don't know.
You never know.
We don't know.
He's got enough kids. We don't need any artificial insemination around here.
Artificial insemination.
That was the Culver's dumpster.
Yeah, the
report
dumpster
by
just reported that
Chase.
Tyreek Hill video. It
Chiefs
doesn't.
beat the Ravens.
It's
Yeah,
not.
thank you.
How dare you guys cut me out here?
I'm sorry. God, we're so
God,
sorry,
yeah,
Rick.
Jeez.
I feel you.
Ah,
I feel you. I do. Is that your leg?
we just lost both our listeners.
Tyreek Hill again.
In Chile, but we're ranked 12 in Chile.
Glenn's like, fuck this. I'm done watching football.
Chiefs beat the Ravens.
Yeah.
Bills beat the Bengals. Bills beat the Chiefs. And then Bills go on to play in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So we on the NFC now?
Yeah.
Well, some of us are.
I know Willie already. Willie's like, we did say go all the way. So in Willie's defense,
I thought you meant just as the AFC.
And I didn't hear what you did because I had to fill in my stuff.
Willie's like, and the Lions two-peat. It's a back-to-back championship in 2025. What are we doing?
Okay, I'm going to do my NFC scenarios. Am I the first to go? Lions over the Packers. That sucks. Eagles over the Rams. Cowboys over the Bucks. Round 2, 49ers over the Boys. Lions over the Eagles. NFC Championship. Was this the same championship last year? 49ers over the Lions?
Yep.
Was that last year? And so obviously the 49ers are my representative for the NFC in the Super Bowl. No? They can't be?
No.
Oh, the game. Okay. Was
No.
it Ayuk?
He bobbled. He dropped.
I need just a few points.
So who was your Super Bowl team? San Fran?
I got San Fran.
So who was your AFC?
Buffalo Bills.
Okay, different. Okay.
Willie already went. So
Willie got the Lions against who? Who'd you have the Lions playing in the Super Bowl? Chiefs. Okay.
Well, and he already announced his winner.
Yeah,
Should we announce our winners at this
Who-
point?
who do you
we'll go
have?
back around.
We'll come back. Yeah.
Okay.
You have who in the Super Bowl?
I have Bills and 49ers
I hate you so much right now.
because you have the same
No,
exact.
no,
So
no,
I
no,
got
no.
a
I have the Niners
rematch.
and the Bills.
I got a rematch of.
But I mean, it'll depend on who you have winning. Don't
What are we doing here?
don't tip your don't
Tyreek
tip your
Hill's
cap.
running away from the cops. Nothing to see here.
What's going on?
It's the master of illusion here.
We should fix all this in post edit. There we go.
If I distract Rick enough, then maybe I could steal his picks.
He's the only guy that gets distracted though, because the rest of us just keep fucking talking.
Yeah, I didn't even know what Willie was. I thought Willie was doing birthdays for a second there. I had no idea. So then all of a sudden he goes, Lions.
Squirrel. Yeah. All these pictures, all the shiny, all the pictures, shiny stuff. So you're NFC. Rick, did you finish even?
I don't know.
Yeah, you finished.
No,
That's what she said.
You didn't.
Yes. Oh, that was amazing.
That was good. Actually.
That was amazing. He's so,
That was really good.
so for the people at home, Scott's banging on the table and shit's just popping up perfectly. I mean, that's better than our show usually is. That was smooth.
That was pretty good.
So then the cat says, "Meow." Yeah, nothing.
No.
Yeah, it didn't work anymore. Only works for Rick.
You must be in that city in Ohio.
Springfield,
There we go.
the naked city.
So my Jesus, this is awful.
Come on, Ayuk.
My final two teams are going to be a rematch of last year, 49ers and Lions in the NFC Championship. This time, the Lions coming out because CMC will be pissing off all his fantasy owners and not playing.
Who is it? Me now?
Either you or Rick.
So Rick did his right.
Not his NFC.
Oh, and NFC. Go ahead.
No, he just did the NFC.
He didn't finish. So
Okay, are you going to start? Are you going to cue Jace?
okay, you're out.
We got the Bucks playing the Packers. Packers winning that game. Eagles playing the Cowboys. Cowboys winning that game. Lions playing the Bears. Bears winning that game. And then Niners go on to beat the Packers. High seed versus low seed. Cowboys lose to the Bears. Bears lose to the Niners. Niners then go to the Super Bowl against the Bills.
Oh, your house would be.
And
I can't imagine.
Because you're a big Bills fan?
I'm a Bears fan. And my brother's a big Bills fan.
Oh, okay.
And
my wife is.
and the Bears
I know,
49ers
we know
game.
she's a 49er.
Yeah, I won't be home for that.
Yeah, that's
when, not
that-
if, when they play. I will not be home for that.
No, I wouldn't.
No, we'll go.
I would not be with my spouse for that game.
Yeah, we should go somewhere. Maybe go to the interlude.
I'd rather hang out in this basement than that one.
It smells better.
That's debatable.
So my NFC is Eagles versus Bucks first round rematch of last year's game. The Eagles come out victorious this year.
Oh, look at you.
Lions Packers. I take the Lions in that, and then I got the Bears going to Dallas, and the Bears coming home. Cowboys winning that game. Then I have the 49ers versus the Eagles. 49ers winning that game. Lions versus the Cowboys. Lions winning that game. And Lions-Niners rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. And I have the Lions going to the Super Bowl.
Wow. So 3 guys have Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're the foremost authorities on this
Super
stuff.
Bowl.
So
long as Campbell doesn't go for 2.
Well, finish it off. Who's going to win the Super Bowl then?
I got Chiefs, and earlier I had the Jets Lions, but I changed it. So I have the Chiefs Lions, and I have the Lions win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
All right. I have Lions Texans, and the Lions finally breaking the schneid of all time that they've been on.
I'm just going to take whatever Rick takes.
Who are you taking, Rick? 49ers or Chiefs or Bill? No, Bills or who? Niners. Yeah.
It's going to be a tie.
That's great.
Ball's in your court.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. I pick them every freaking year. So here we go.
I got the Niners.
Okay.
So we separated ourselves a little bit. Plus, on the
Gentleman's
way
handshake.
there, it was a little different on the way there. With
So-
the picks.
Did I miss anything? Did anybody pick the Chiefs to win third, Pete?
No.
No, nobody.
No, nobody.
And I did have the Jets going to Super Bowl, but I'm
Do you
just-
want these sheets?
Yeah, I'll keep them all underneath here like I do every year. Yeah. I'll keep everything you guys got. I'll
Make
stick-
sure you write your name on yours, because otherwise they get kind of screwy.
And take 10 points off. Are we going to do our MVPs, DPT?
Oh, yeah, right on the sheet. Yeah, right on the sheet.
Finish up, guys.
Airwick.
This is our show that everybody listens to. It's like the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue right here.
So we're doing just the MVP. We're doing offensive, defensive player of the year too.
Yeah. Oh,
I
MVP.
listed. We have six awards we're doing.
What do say them again? Offensive player of the year, defense player, of the year, MVP, rookie, both sides, and coach. Right?
How about a comeback?
Comeback too. I got
Defensive.
It's my best comeback.
Rookie of the year, offensive
Darius
rookie. Who else?
Coach, and then comeback.
Don't call the comeback.
Okay. So let's start with comeback player of the year. If you got one, share it with us.
Aaron.
A-Rod.
J.K. Dobbins.
Good pick. And Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback, just so you guys know. I
Not the Aaron Rodgers that's not a quarterback.
I'm going to go with Kirk Cousins.
Ooh.
Well, he had a good start.
He was having a great year last year.
It was the noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's too loud. For
How
him.
about coach of the year?
Wait, did Rick get the pick?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. Go ahead.
Come back.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron too.
He's going to have a good season.
Yeah, it looks like
Good
it.
enough to get to the
Willie, did you
playoffs.
pick one?
Looks pretty good so far.
A-Rod.
Okay. So how about coach of the year? Let's move it around the table. Coach of the year.
I'll go Mad Dad.
Dan?
I'm going comeback kid, Jimmy Harbaugh.
Oh, good one, too.
Captain,
But
captain
you didn't,
comeback.
you didn't
right?
pick the Chargers to win anything, though, did you?
I got him in the playoffs.
Oh, okay, good.
That makes him coach.
That
of the
makes
year.
sense then. Yeah, that's close.
Yeah.
I'm going Harbaugh.
Go figure.
Rick?
You miss him already?
No.
Dan Campbell.
Oh, yeah,
We didn't. We didn't
Dan?
talk about that at all.
Dan Campbell? I'm going to go with I can't do this too often, and I never know. I'm going to go Matt Eberflus,
Okay.
And he is who?
coach of the Bears.
He's wearing the hat.
I'm going to go to Eberflus.
E-Flus.
Wait, they kept him.
Yeah. Defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, God, I don't even know anybody.
I have just because his name, Chop Robinson. This is rookie?
Yeah,
Defensive rookie.
defensive.
Chop
I'm going to go with
Robinson.
What's the cornerback's name from the
Mike
Lions?
Wilson.
I'm going Terry Arnold.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
Arnold.
what
Arnold from the
Arnold.
Arnold. What's how do I ROI?
I don't even know any.
Rookie defense.
DROY.
Yep, there you go. And I'm going Arnold.
Pick Chop.
I'll pick Chop.
Arnold.
Don't even know who that is.
He's a corner, right? Just gonna shut down.
I want a defensive end.
Yeah, don't we
There was.
all?
I saw him playing yesterday. There was one. It was last night's game too. The Rams took one. He was pretty good last night too.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name. He was. I think he
Mason
was,
Crosby.
Curse from Florida State.
You think he's good enough?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, Javon?
No. But yeah, Curse. He played pretty well last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He played
Okay,
good.
I'll put a Chop curse.
Rick, you got one, and you can't mash guys together. Not like Ed. You got to pick one guy.
I'm going to go with the guy from Seattle, Byron Murphy.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's a great name too. I like it.
Part deux.
Part deux.
Is Hamilton a rookie this year? Kyle Hamilton?
Not this year.
No,
He's
no,
not.
yeah.
No.
He's awesome.
Next year he will be.
I couldn't remember his first year.
Eric,
you
Eric,
are- yeah.
offensive rookie.
Yeah,
of the
I'm going
year.
to go with the X Factor, Xavier Worthy. Is it Xavier? It was an
Okay.
X.
Mhm.
His name starts with an X. He looked freaking fast.
Yeah. Rick, do you have an offensive rookie of the year?
I don't want to say it.
Well, I mean, it's the obvious choice.
Well, how are we going to know who it is if you don't say it?
That's why I said it was obvious.
Did he go to Gonzaga High School in Washington, D.C.?
It's so obvious he doesn't have to say it, Eric.
I'm gonna pick Caleb Williams. He's gonna have a season. Wow.
Okay.
Xavier.
Okay.
I don't want to pick a quarterback, even though I think it's going to be a quarterback. I'm going to take Brian Thomas Jr.
I think there's only two choices.
I know
Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams.
Yeah, it's got to be a quarterback.
And I'm going to pick Caleb Williams because he's a Bear, but I think Jaden Daniels can do it too. So.
What about Bo Nix?
I think Xavier Worthy's a good one too.
I don't know.
Bo Nix made some plays.
Yeah.
Brian Thomas had a good game, first game.
I'm going Caleb. Marvin Harrison Jr. is not going to be worse, so he could be a guy who sneaks.
Boy,
he could
was
be
he
easy
a
to pick too.
He was a dud.
They didn't feed him the ball though. There was a bunch of stuff going on.
He's
Kyler
wide
Murray
open. Wide open to win the game.
A couple times he's wide open and he didn't see him.
Did he have a drop too? Did he have a drop?
That's what happens when you're that
He
short.
only had 3 targets, so he couldn't.
Justin Fields was throwing to him.
No, I was listening on the radio on the way back, and they were like, he missed him. He was wide open, and he didn't see him.
Well, he's so much taller than his quarterback, so it's got to be tough to.
Can't see over the.
He has to go. He's running off the field. He has to go like this, like duck down, and like see through the crack of the line and go.
Guys, give me a boost. I think Marvin's open.
He needs a lob wedge to.
They're going to put a video game thing over the top of him because, remember.
Takes a snap and looks up at the big screen, see where everybody is.
Where is that fucking drone so I can see? Or what's that thing that goes across there?
I don't
What do
see
they call
the
it?
A, B, X, and Y buttons. Where are those at? He's got drones with little buttons on them.
What the hell was
defensive player of the year?
No, and I agree with you, though. It's going to be a quarterback, but I think Brian Thomas might have the best year
I think
besides a quarterback.
Harrison maybe too, just because he's the guy. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I thought he would have been a popular pick.
I'm going TJ.
I was going to say TJ Watt. Also.
TJ Watt had
Watt
an
again?
incredible
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And
You picked TJ too.
That's what
I'm taking.
Yeah,
I'm taking Parsons.
Oh, good one.
Watt looks
Rick, who you taking?
unstoppable.
TJ Watt.
I'm going to
Same
go
time.
with Aiden Hutchinson. Because I think that defense with the addition of the dude we can't think of his name, he was in the backfield all night last night too, and I think he had a great year last year, and it always takes a year to get it.
Why can't we think of his name? Did he have any sacks?
I can't remember. I'd have to look up the
Tackles?
roster.
Did he have tackles? Did he have sacks? I mean, he's got to be in the freaking.
Oh,
box.
the Lions.
Everybody look at the same time. We'll have radio silence.
That's good.
Well, who is your offensive player of the year? Offensive player, not MVP. Offensive player of the year.
Offensive player of the year because, now he's out today, so I don't know. But Christian McCaffrey. I mean, every year it just seems like he's incredible. But missing one game, does that F that up?
No.
I don't know.
I'm going to say Cooper Kupp stays healthy.
That's a good one. I like that.
I like it. He
should have had it before, but
goes with the overreaction.
Yeah,
that we said wasn't.
I don't know. He looked amazing yesterday
like
for an old man.
Willie.
I'm going. We'll see, unless he's in the clink.
Tyreek.
Deshaun Watson.
Tyreek. Okay.
From what Dumpster Boy said, there's a good shot. He's going to miss some games.
Yeah. Who do you like?
Brees Hall.
Hall. Okay.
That's a good one.
I'm going to go with CeeDee Lamb.
Jesus.
CeeDee Lamb.
CD is
he
pretty
should have
good,
a
is
huge
he?
season.
Is he the best wide receiver in the league right now?
No, I don't think he's the best wide receiver, but he's in the best situation.
Yeah.
He's in a great situation. Dak guns the ball all over the place. He's the only receiver there, essentially.
Yeah.
So MVP.
That's a different one. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sticking with my theme here, and I'm taking Josh Allen.
Okay.
I'm going to take the quarterback of the night tonight, Brock Purdy.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that one.
Go with Mahomesy.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I thought about Purdy and I thought about Jared Goff because those are our number 1 seeds or number 2. They're up there, and you got Mahomes, obviously. But the thing about those two is that I don't think they get the respect they do as a as the other guys do. Yeah. You know what I mean? They don't get the respect like a Josh Allen and all that. So with that said, Aaron Rodgers is the MVP.
Wow. Number 5.
That's a good pick.
The number 2 seed. I'm going with the seeding I have here. It's going to be a top
gotcha.
seed.
That makes sense. No, and
I
that's
thought about
usually the way
Jalen
it
Hurts,
goes.
but I got them as a 5 seed, so they're going to be. I got to take one of those top 4 teams. I think.
If you look at the history of the
I
award,
agree. I thought about Purdy and Goff, but it's like they don't get the respect that they won't get the votes because they're just Goff and Purdy. They're on good teams, right? Yeah. That's what. So
it's true.
That's what happens. That's how it works.
True.
That's how it works.
And
the politics.
Me and Eric both picked Allen, because we both have Buffalo as the number one
and
team.
Allen's a good pick. I think Allen's a great pick.
And he puts up huge touchdown number. He also throws the ball in the wrong hands quite a bit and fumbles.
I cannot believe in a fantasy league I was in. I got him in the 6th round as the 6th quarterback taken in the league.
Yeah.
It was incredible to me.
And it was a touchdown
put up an
league?
average of 47 touchdowns the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And he's put a 4-game run. He's on pace again.
He was struggling in the first, obviously. I mean, we were listening to...
he was terrible in the first quarter.
Yeah, and did he fumble?
Yeah, he had a bad first half.
He fumbles.
Yeah,
he does fumble.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But he also throws 4 touchdowns every game or runs for 2.
Okay, do you want that sheet then?
Yeah, give me that sheet. And then now we're going to do... We haven't done it in a few weeks. Oh. It's that time.
Is it?
Everybody take their pants off. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, this is a new segment.
We did that last week.
I like it. Different game.
We doing the beer?
Here's the batteries.
Oh, should we do the beer before we take our pants off or what?
Well, that's I get my pants off.
We pour the beer on Scott's crotch.
This doesn't
to get
work.
His pants off.
It works for me.
God, I can't believe it's too.
Whoa! All of a sudden, I don't have pants on.
Don't do that to him, Roomy.
So what are we doing first? Are we doing beer? Or are we doing?
Willie brought the beer.
Why don't we do this and then you could do beer? Why we'll do it in the.
I don't know what this is, so just go. Just roll it. Oh. Oh, we should have done beer first.
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday.
Then we have a beer during it. I don't even have the beer yet.
Go get it.
Oh, Willie's got it.
I need cups.
Oh, you might. Can we talk about something else?
Go get cups.
Damn it. Sorry, Rick.
Because it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer, it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good!
How's it look?
They pull him over. I didn't really hear it, but the cops are talking to him. He's rolls up his window, puts a seatbelt on like he's gonna take off. And the cops are still there. Like they're trying to arrest him. Not arrest him, but have a conversation with him. He just rolls the window up and puts the seatbelt on.
It sounds like the Scheffler situation.
Except without the seatbelt.
Are you playing the music?
I don't get it.
And he has a nerve to say to everybody after the game, I don't know what I did wrong. I did nothing wrong. I was a good guy. I might take legal.
So what do they?
I might take legal action.
Yeah, from the way this looks, now I can't hear everything that's happening. From the way it looks, it's not a pretty look for him.
So what? Okay, if that's a situation, what do these people that get pulled over expect from the cops when they just lock the doors, roll up the windows? Do they think they're just going to go away? I mean, he's not the first one that's done this either, and then they get shot or and it's like.
What was the guy a few years ago? The woman grabbed her gun to save her taser.
Yeah.
Because you're driving away with her in the car, and she was in jail, and she apologized for it. I'm like, I understand her doing what she did was wrong, but if he didn't try to drive away with her arm in the car, she would have never grabbed anything.
Right.
So
I just don't understand. What are the cops' options? So they think the cops are just going to leave and, well, if I just close the window and act like I'm listening to the radio, maybe they'll go away?
Yeah, if you get in a situation and you do stuff not common sense wise, you should be in trouble. Now, there have been people that have been
not there yet.
That's a conversation that have been unlawfully something done to them, totally wrong. Cops are in the wrong.
For sure,
100%.
it happens.
But these situations, it's really weird to me that we side with the criminals.
It would be like, why did they shoot the Trump assassin? All he was doing was after he took the first 3 shots, the gun was disabled.
He missed.
Yeah, he missed, and the gun was disabled.
He did kill people behind him, so I guess.
Yeah, it was like 4 of them.
What are we having?
Yeah, but they knew his gun was disabled. One of the snipers hit the gun with the first shot, so why did they shoot him? He was unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so ridiculous.
I got to play the music again now.
Yeah. Oh, Spencer Rattler.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer, it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Beer is frickin' good. This is not a beer, it's a Radler.
I know, but
it's a beer. It's
got beer in it.
It's a beer. Our friends, Ed's friends at New Glarus Brewing, his best friends, brewed this Imperial Radler. So it's called Imperial Radler. It's from New Glarus Brewing. 8.5 ABV, so it's got a little stank to it. I haven't tried it yet, but here's a couple of the comments. Juicy grapefruit flavor with a nice touch of funk. All right, I like that. Let's see if we can get any others here. Novel, fruity, and heavy at the same time. That's great.
Nutty funk. I like it.
Yeah, let's go with. Let's just give it a go. Let's give it our own. Let's do this. Yeah.
Funky.
It is funky. New Glarus, I always say it. They're one of the most unique breweries in the world. The way they operate with these fruited, like wild ales, is incredible, and they age them in caves and all this crazy shit. But you don't taste anything like this. I mean, like these fruited ales that they do are
So it's
incredible.
like a Radler, like the Radler.
Yeah.
It's a
Like the grapefruit one. I like.
Yeah. But it's good. It's really
very
good. And the funkiness to it, like they said, is, and it's a
fierce grapefruit.
Somehow they got it.
I could black out to this.
Yeah. ABV of 8.5 too. You don't see Radlers like usually.
no.
Radler, it's your, like the woman with you is like, I'll take the Radler because they think it's a light thing. Well, if they got this
one here,
you'd be rattling something later on.
Panty droppers.
Yeah.
Rattling the bedpost. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah. If that McLaren is a knock, and don't. Oh.
So before we go to the birthday song, I'll give you a quote from Tariq Hill. Just came up right in front of me. His quote is, Tariq Hill calls officers hostile. Says he probably would have been locked up if he wasn't an NFL star. That's what he said. So
that makes it even worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he got preferential treatment, white privilege. I don't know.
Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is the day. Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, dear someone today.
Whose birthday's this week? Anybody?
Is it Andy Hebert?
Is it?
Yeah, yesterday.
I'm
sure
Happy
you know.
birthday, Andy.
I don't know how old he is. Let's go around the table. Guess how old? I'll go first.
I don't know him.
He turned 40.
I was going to
Did
guess
he?
40.
He turned 40, yeah. So
I
Andy.
finally got a point.
Yeah.
I haven't got a point in weeks on this game.
Wonder why.
Me neither.
You've done about the same as we have.
Just like the bags bags, right?
Don't bring that
Is that
up.
what you guys
We're
played
still-
over the summer?
We call it sacks.
Yeah,
I mean-
we're not talking about that anymore.
We call it Mondays
I'm
without
sorry, I let you
Eric.
down. Maybe if you chose a
Like
different night.
Tuesdays with Maury, but Mondays
I'll
without
tell you
Eric.
what. Maybe if you chose a different night, because Monday is my podcast night, so that's why I wasn't there.
The podcast was there.
Yeah. We did it there a couple times.
Did you really?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, we interviewed Naked John.
Yeah.
We're gonna Eric. You started everything tonight. We're gonna start with you tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great.
We're gonna go with
Get this started.
Garrett Cole.
Gary Coleman.
Garrett Cole.
Oh, the pitcher.
Oh, I was thinking that.
He's still active, right?
What you talking about, Eric?
I thought he said Gary Cole from Office Space.
Yeah.
Good actor.
35.
We're going this way or which way?
This way.
Oh, Rick?
Me?
Yes. Oh, the other Rick.
Oh, wow. That was aggressive.
Eric?
Eric?
Eric or Rick?
I prefer
Willie was hostile.
E-Rock.
If he wasn't a football
34.
player.
He wasn't a podcaster.
What'd you say?
34.
Holy cow.
Wow.
He's that old.
So, Eric, actually, Rick's up now.
He is up. Because I went. No, he's up.
Dan Marley.
Ooh, Thunder
Dan. He doesn't even know who he is.
I don't.
You know who Dan Marley is?
Basketball player.
Is he related to Bob?
No.
No.
Ziggy.
Yaman.
He played at Central
Ziggy.
Michigan.
But not Bob. Just Ziggy.
Oh, the Brown team?
He played for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, Sons. Yeah.
Well, don't give it away.
That helps me none. None.
He was
Back when Barkley and those guys were there.
I'm going to go.
No, you're really giving it away.
Bulls in the finals.
Who was the-
58.
Who's the other guy who was really good on that team?
Kevin Johnson, Charles Barkley,
Dan Marley was good.
Dan Marley.
There was one more guy in there.
My pick? I'm going to say he's 52.
Say 54.
I think he's like 61.
58.
That's what I said.
You said 59.
I don't remember. I didn't
You
hear.
said 59.
Rewind the tape.
Yeah, oh,
58.
check the tape.
Check the
Can
tape.
we do the check the tape?
I can't.
Oh, you know why? He is 59. Sorry.
Oh, snap.
Bitch.
He's not 58 then.
No.
I get that.
Well, Rick said 58, he said. So I'm confused here now.
He is 59.
I said 59. Rewind the tape.
great.
That's a disaster.
That is great.
So
I'm
much
first.
emotion in one pick. Oh my
So
God.
I'm first.
BJ Armstrong.
Wow, they're getting the ballers out tonight.
You said BJ.
Armstrong.
Same era or shortly?
I'm gonna say he's 56.
I'm gonna say 60.
No, I think he's younger than Thunder Dan.
No way.
Thunder Dan BJ.
We all know that Thunder Dan was 58.
No, we do not know that right now.
I'm gonna say BJ's
59.
50. What did you say?
54.
We can't ask. That's
I
a
think.
rule.
I think.
I don't know. I don't know these new
56.
rules. I'm gonna go double nickel. 55.
I didn't say that. So Rick's up.
Hit the bell.
I'm going to say 54.
57.
Wow.
I said that.
God, we freaking.
We're all around.
Wait. He's 54. I'm sorry.
I don't know. The flannel and the rattler's got me a little on edge right now.
I think they go together.
Speaking of Flannel and Rattler, you're up.
Birds of a feather.
Flannel rattler.
Canadian tuxedo.
You're see flannel rage in a second.
Wow. Randy Johnson.
Settle down, Tyreek.
Oh, the big unit.
You said big unit after BJ.
Remember when he killed that
And
bird?
Thunder Dan. We got a theme going here.
Remember when he killed that bird?
That was not funny.
It was great.
It was in
you're a bird
Springfield,
guy.
Ohio. He ate it.
Naked City.
Oh, the big unit. Let's see. Let's see. 56.
53.
57.
Fucking rapid fire here. 52.
61.
What the
You guys
front
me all
door?
confused.
Yeah, he's-
who were you guessing? I forgot all
Randy
about.
Johnson. He was an old rookie.
He played
when
into
he
his
came
40s
in.
too.
Yeah.
He played into his 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the MVP right there.
Eric.
Yes, sir.
Joey Votto.
Joey
Recently
Votto.
retired.
Yeah, he's a Vato.
Votto.
And retired
Likes to get plato.
From baseball.
somewhat young. 39.
I was going to go 40.
38.
I got to go 37 then.
41.
41.
Dang, I was saying 41 to went the wrong way.
I didn't think he was that old.
That's what I heard about you.
Going the wrong way. He goes all the ways.
Ayuk.
Who's up?
Ayuk.
Rick.
Savage.
You got a name for him?
Yeah. Ed Reed.
Ooh.
Big Ed Reed.
Saw him at the Hall of Fame.
The big unit.
Some good names.
He got-
this
he's got-
is a good birthday.
He's got great hair now.
Was he inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
this
he's
year?
Hall of Fame. No, a couple years back.
You were at his?
Right.
No, but he was there.
Oh.
He's-
Who was
we
he there
saw him.
for? Who was he supporting?
Just there, because all the other guys sit
No.
on stage. If
Yeah, they
they
all-
come back and sit on stage, the old Hall of Famers. Yeah,
What year was he born? Do you remember?
that's
He
a
didn't-
trap.
He didn't say.
He didn't tell me when.
Who's up, Ed?
I'm going to go
Or Rick? Are you the starting?
46. Don't even guess.
Wow.
Don't even guess.
Wow, 46.
I didn't get a chance. 46.
Yes. Andrew Luck.
Wow. He retired really early.
He did. He's like 22, I think. I'm just kidding.
Oh, mumble mouth.
I'm gonna say he's 33.
Say 39.
Oh my God.
I think he's only 34.
I'm gonna go 35.
That was just teed up.
I wasn't
for you.
way
Stick with me,
off.
bud.
I was
Stick with me, buddy.
He only played how many years? 6, 8?
He's still younger than half the guys out there.
Well, yeah, he just.
Who's up? Me or Eric? Ed?
Ed.
I think I'm up.
Yao Ming.
This is spectacular.
Good work.
tonight.
Good
Yeah.
week of birthdays.
Yeah. All athletes.
46.
No. Yao?
I don't know how old he is. How would I know?
53.
No.
Double nickels. 55.
54.
He's younger.
52.
44.
I was close.
They
threw
retired
me off.
really.
These guys.
He was.
No. I was closer than anybody. I still went over.
He was kind of forced out with a bad back, right? Bad knees, bad
Foot,
back.
I think. Was
Foot.
it feet?
Yeah, his feet.
Yeah. Well, because of his bad back. and
Something
his
wrong.
bad-
Yeah. He couldn't see. His eyes were always.
Okay.
Eric, you're up.
All right, that's enough.
Zoinks.
We're done.
Joe Theismann.
Wow. I was just talking about Joe Theismann today.
Chicken leg.
74.
Wow.
Rapid fire. Not really.
68.
I'm gonna say 63.
Wait a second.
Nope. Did the math wrong.
73.
Math isn't math.
73.
75.
Wow.
Damn it.
So I was
Did the math
right
wrong.
there.
Close. Trying to go off his rookie card.
Poor math. Who's up now?
Just 69.
That was Eric.
So Rick.
Me.
Rick, comedian Jeff Ross.
The roast master.
Oh, finally
general.
a non-athlete, huh?
Yeah, he's an athlete.
He was the rabbi in that one. Damn, what was the name of that movie?
I don't know.
Oh, it was Ricky Stenicki.
Oh, yeah.
He's the rabbi.
Yeah. So Jeffrey Ross to you.
53.
I think he's old. I'm going to say 60.
That is old.
I'm going to say 61.
63.
59.
Damn it, I went the wrong way on you. We were right there, Scott.
Am
we
I
were
up?
right there. We're colluding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
We're
up.
colluding. It ain't working, but we're
no.
colluding.
I'm very good at
John
it.
Bowser Bauman of Shauna.
69.
Damn it. -2.
Bowser. -1.
-1, that's right.
Bowser.
Yeah, remember Bowser?
Shauna? You never watched Shauna?
You know,
It's like it was a variety show, but it was a band. They sang like doo-wop songs.
And then he'd be like, I say, boy, you want to sing?
That's not what they said. They were like dressed like Grease, like the show Greasers.
Good night, sweetheart.
It's because it's going on that Happy Days and American
He was always the guy that
Graffiti
would go, boo-doo. That was sick.
Wow.
Yeah, he did all that.
77.
78. No, I got it. No, I get a chance.
I know my Bowser.
77.
And you're up.
I'm going to double up right
You're
now.
up at Bowser Wisbeck.
Double up.
That's my new nickname, Bowser.
Why? I don't know.
Well, that's why I grew the mustache out.
You see that? Oh, well, let me get my glasses.
Get this on film because it's only going to be here another 2 weeks.
You're up.
Yeah, here, I got some cheaters.
Who's up?
This thing's gorgeous.
Mustache King over there.
Hammer goes, it looks like a Hitler's head. All I can
Ed
see is the
Selleck's
center.
up.
It's all see-through.
Come on, Magnum, let's go.
Like a 12-year-old junior high kid.
You gonna join Tariq with your Ferrari?
Give him the Tigers dad.
Who's is
Giving
Ed up?
mustache rides
Ed's
this
up.
weekend.
Yeah,
Adds up.
Tom Behringer's up. Let's go.
There's gonna be a lot of mustache
But
rides.
that must rides is a kiddie ride. Wait a minute.
whoa. You gotta be this tall or shorter to ride this one.
I thought we were going to Indianapolis, not Thailand.
We just fell to 13 in Chile.
We actually just rose to 8.
But first in Thailand.
Yeah.
Bangkok were off the charts.
He said bang.
Wait, he also said cock.
Oh, yeah, he said that too.
Good Radler.
So who's up here?
This is like 8.6%.
Little mustache rides over here.
You know what?
Little sauce.
I think Ed had a poster of this woman up on his wall. Leslie Visser.
Oh,
I don't even know who that is.
She's so facelifting now, it's terrible.
Is she?
Yeah.
So she's
You know who her husband is?
somebody famous.
Trivia question. Who's Leslie Visser's husband?
Mr. Visser.
No. Leslie Visser's husband is
Tom Selleck.
nobody else.
I don't even know who she is.
She was a TV
Just
reporter,
sideline
silent
reporter
reporter for years for
years.
CBS, and she did the in-studio stuff. Dick Stockton.
Oh, that's right. Dick
Oh,
Stockton.
the golf guy in the basketball.
He said Stockton.
Stock.
So so Leslie Visser to you. Her face is 22, but how old is she really?
66? I don't know.
I'm going to go 57.
I don't even know who she is. I know the name.
62.
69.
Nope. 71.
Oh, wow. She old.
I was trying to follow Rick's lead there, and he was just going in circles.
Okay, I got to get a point here, so calm down.
Was that a fumble or a pick?
I fumbled this whole game.
Roger,
so
That's
far.
a pick. But there's
Eric?
a magic flag.
Yes, sir.
Excessive celebration.
Adam Sandler.
You better guess right.
Friend of show.
Penguin.
Conditioner is better.
I was going
It keeps the hair silky and smooth. Okay, he's got to be.
He doesn't have to be anything.
60.
Put it in the flash.
60.
60.
That's not even close.
He's older than us, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's older
Yeah,
than
but-
us.
60's old.
But you're old.
We're getting
gonna go
old.
You're like
56.
54, aren't you?
Willie's 60.
1.
Two.
2.
Okay, what'd you say?
You'll
56?
be 63 coming up in
Cut
November.
his finger, count the rings.
Pay attention.
Well, who's up?
Scott.
Eric is. Or Rick is.
I said 56.
And you
I'm gonna
said,
say
what'd you say?
57.
I said 60.
He did not ding the bell.
That's my pick.
He hasn't dinged the bell at
Oh
all.
shit! Why'd you tell me to go?
No, I said, did he go? So who are we on anyway? Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler, yeah.
I'm going to say
Yes.
58.
I'm gonna say
60
it's
was
my
way too
turn
old.
now.
68 was way too old.
And then you ding the bell like Hector Salamanca over here.
Did you say 58 or 68?
58.
58.
Oh, 'cause
You said
60 is
56,
really old.
50.
I just want to know for
58 out
next
of
year
order.
when he's going to be 59.
We'll remember.
But just 59.
Or 60. We don't know. It changes.
I'm not gonna figure out how I got home after
He has,
this
a lot of, he has a
rattler.
lot of leap year babies in here.
This is like that NA IPA we had that one time.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
good.
it's all silly.
Yeah, jeez.
I think there's still some in there.
Yeah, I'm going to follow up with that.
Who's up now? Rick is. Actually, Rick. Eric went first.
I went with 60.
So, Rick, you might know who this guy is. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh.
JT?
Any relation to Jonathan
He's
Taylor?
Tool Time, right?
Tool Time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tool Time.
Oh, yeah. The son, right?
Yep.
He was also the voice of somebody on The Lion King,
Yep,
wasn't
the
he?
Yep.
baby lion.
Yeah. Simba.
Larry.
He's a good-looking kid.
Simba. You know who else was in The Lion King?
Kuna
don't you?
Matata.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
James Earl
Yeah, we didn't have a moment of
Moment of
silence.
silence for James. This is CNN. Best thing about CNN was that.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, I'll do my
That was
impression.
pretty much it.
Go ahead.
Dun, 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 dun,
People
dun,
will
dun,
come,
dun,
Ray.
dun, dun.
People will come.
You said Ray.
He said it.
Who? James Earl Jones?
No. 93. That's all he is.
Wow. Still a good-looking man for his age.
Great voice, too. Great voice.
Excellent voice.
He was also on what's that movie? What's that TV show? Sorry, getting too far off.
Three's Company?
Oh, he was on the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama.
He was on Soul Man.
No, that was Sexual Chocolate.
Sexual Chocolate.
That was Randy.
Randy Watson.
Randy Watson.
God. Oh, that boy good.
Good, yeah, good, terrible.
I'm gonna go 42.
Who we guessing?
I don't know.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Jonathan Lipnicki?
JTT.
JTT. Jonathan Taylor. Not the football player. Okay.
No, because that's just Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, okay. You said what, Rick? 42?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
It was a long time ago.
I think you're close. I'm going to say he's 40. 40.
I'll say
Probably
39.
Say high 30s.
I'm going to take that 41.
He's 38.
43.
Wow,
You guys
we're
are all
right
around
there.
it.
Ricky, Nicky, you're right there.
You got two left here.
He's right in our age group, and he looks so young and good-looking.
Who's up here?
You are.
From the show, at least.
Here we go.
Pink.
And
There's a pick.
he said,
Is somebody going to say you said Pink here?
I like her. Pink's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to say she's 38.
I think she's like 44.
36.
I think you're closer.
I believe I am.
45.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many points does Rick have?
Good call, Rick.
Doesn't matter.
Rick's killing it.
Doesn't matter.
Best thing I can do is time. 6 for the winner here.
I knew she was about. I mean, she's still in our range where she's one of those ladies that we could still hook up with somehow.
I'm gonna guess it before
I
She likes guys. She likes guys with
No.
Yeah, 50-year-old guys with mustaches.
thin guys with thin. Wait, thin guy or thin mustache?
I'm just going to repeat you and I'll get it.
Who's
I'm
up?
gonna
Who's up?
repeat you and I'm
Isn't-
gonna get it.
I think Ed's up.
Ed's up.
Wait, I want to ask: isn't Pink's husband that guy was like a motorcycle rider?
Yeah.
Purple.
Mustache rider. See, it's got a chance.
Who is Is this the final?
Calm down
Last
there,
one, we're 6
Ramathorn.
points.
And Ed starts.
6
Ed
points. Ed's
starts it.
first. Yep.
Ed,
You guys don't even have to wait.
Here we go.
I hit this one every time.
friend of the show, Carl Bradley.
Oh my god, I have no idea.
His birthday
I'm
is
not gonna
Friday, the 13th.
58.
Who is he? Is it somebody we actually know?
That's Willie's brother-in-law.
I've met Carl. He's a great guy.
Is he hot? Is he a hot Carl?
He's a good chef, I hear.
Yes.
He's never cooked
Oh,
for
this
me.
is the guy from Door County.
Yeah.
And so he's not celebrating the
We
big
did
one.
celebrate his birthday last weekend though when I was up there. So
Oh, you did?
yeah,
59.
unbelievable that you don't know this. Unbelievable.
I wasn't there.
62. Go ahead and ring the bell.
He is
Go ahead and read
Lance Briggs, 55.
Nope.
What is he?
Same age as you.
Is he really? Yeah. Damn, I thought he was. Is he going to be? Is he 52 now or 53? He's going to be. Is he?
He's 53 this week.
He's 53.
He's going to be pissed at us, man.
I said 58. I was like, he's a a community leader and everything. I thought it took years to do that.
Yeah.
Right. Just gonna make.
I didn't say he was like.
He's a sommelier, right? How do you say it?
Sommelier.
Sommelier. Do you say
it's
sommelier?
My ship now.
Is he also a saucier?
Nobody's a pirate.
Oh,
no,
he is
a food, right? Makes food.
Yeah,
Could be a saucier.
He is a sommelier.
You know Carl's favorite place to eat fast food? Arby's.
You know what a pirate's favorite letter is? It be the C.
You almost got me, you old son of a bitch.
That's great. I've probably heard that 50 times. It's still funny.
And the winner,
in a landslide,
Rick with 4.
What'd I have?
You had, -1.
Well, I thought we were golfing.
Oh, snap. Birdie boy.
Hey, did we ever get our mushroom head wine up into his place up there? It's got little. You guys weren't here for that.
It be the sea.
It be the sea.
Any other segment? Anything we missing right now, or any
points from Ayuk?
Is everybody ready for a Mickey's?
Yes. Yeah. Let's share Mickey's on the way out.
I have a fun fact for you.
Fun fact? Yes.
Fun fact.
I like fun facts.
There is enough concrete in the Hoover Dam to build a 2-lane highway from what city to what city?
I'm going to say
Springfield.
Spring
cities.
Springfield.
Big cities.
New York to L.A. Right?
I'm going to go Chicago to L.A.
New York to Chicago.
Kenosha to Racine.
Yes, because the Hoover Dam is all of 11 miles worth of concrete.
I just didn't have any focus on that.
It is New York City to San Francisco.
To San Francisco.
No shit.
Yes.
That's a lot of concrete.
So close.
Wow.
Okay.
My great grandpa supposedly worked on that. I don't have any pictures.
Why does Ayuk suck?
You said Ayuk.
Have you been to the Hoover Dam?
No.
Yes.
It is massive.
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah,
It's
amazing.
massive.
Amazing.
Did you take your damn photos?
I did.
I was there actually 3 weeks after 9/11, and so you couldn't stop. You just had to drive through it.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because driving stops you from blowing it up.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was it.
We never seen a Ryder truck or a RV in Nashville blow up.
I'm just telling you, I'm not making this shit up. We're good. It's real.
We're
Yeah,
good.
we just had a doink for a field goal.
Oh, you
It's
missed
real.
it?
No, he made it.
Oh, he
He
doinked
doinked it, though.
I wish he was the Bears kicker.
I need Ayuk
Yeah.
to score points.
I don't think they punted at all this game.
No, a lot of points. Mini points, little points.
A lot of field goals.
Yeah, but hey, slow and
Slow and steady wins the race.
there you go.
the
That's it.
race.
I was gonna say slow and hard, but that didn't sound right.
Go the Beastie Boys route.
Slow and low.
That is the tempo.
That is the tempo.
Yeah.
You guys, last week I was sitting around and I watched a movie called Boys in the Boat. You ever seen that one?
I
So
did.
that's different
I did
than
watch
Man
it.
in the Canoe.
I've seen that one.
The Man in the Canoe one. I can only get about 10 minutes into that one and I got to go to sleep. and my tube socks are stuck together. No, but the Boys in the Boat. It was about the University of Washington rowing team and the 1936 Olympic quest.
Where they ate each other?
No, that was a soccer team.
Different movie.
But this one, they were the B team, and they beat the A team at their own university, and then they were like, "This is our Olympic team," because they were one of the top teams up there with, I forget what the other two were. It's going to be
Yale and Harvard.
It's going to be one of the Harvard
the B
ones.
team.
Cornell.
Who?
Cornell.
Did you say the B team beat the A team?
Yeah.
I don't think B.A. Baracus would let that happen.
You know, because halfway
Good
through,
face was
you hear theme music come on.
slipping that day.
Well, they couldn't even play each other because he ain't getting on no plane, Hannibal. So, anyways, they played Cal and they're rowing down a river. 100,000 fans showed up to watch rowing in 1936.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? It's more than the whole WNBA season.
And what was the craziest thing about that? So they win the race.
It was on Hoover Dam concrete.
And then they couldn't go because of what they
Racine to
didn't
Kenosha.
have.
They didn't have equipment or
They
something.
have $5,000 to send them.
Yeah.
So they were getting donations, and then who came through with the money?
Elon Musk.
Robert Kraft.
No, the guy, the coach
George
from
Halas, probably.
Cal.
The coach from Cal helped them get the money.
To make it, let them go. He goes, "You guys beat us fair and square."
So they ended up going to the Olympics and winning the gold.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
But I noticed in that movie, everybody was smoking. Everybody. It's like children, women, didn't matter.
Like watching
dogs.
Mad Men.
And all those people are now dead. So don't smoke.
Is this your closing statement?
I
I hope.
No, it's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a good
Man
period.
in the Canoe.
The Man in the Canoe. No, The Boys in the Boat.
Oh, Boys in the Boat.
You know, they were
Boys
like,
in the Hood.
You know, they were all like, Boys in the Boat. And they're like, that's great. Like, you don't get the joke? No, it sounds awesome. Boys in the Boat it is.
I'm gonna put this dollar bill right here.
When you figured this out. No, but
It's like a Venus flytrap.
What are we doing right now? Closing thoughts?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's just telling stories?
You got a story?
Oh, me? Oh, no. I got tons
I have
of
a
them.
story.
I am not a fan of the sideline hats that they have.
No,
they're bad.
It's like the,
horrible.
Well, there's a lot of golf hats now that have that little thing
That's
through there. I
horrible.
don't.
That
like
was
it.
popular back like in the.
I still think we should
Like the
all get the
Caddyshack
big noggin
days.
hats.
Yeah.
Big noggin hats. We should get them.
Yeah.
Say bench warmers on them.
I'm game. I'll do it.
Mason's dart ball.
Ooh, how about Bags League?
Sack League.
I was there.
Well, we'll save on one. We have to buy one for somebody.
Yeah.
But it's buy 6, get the 7th one free. We don't want it.
No. Oh, nice throw.
That was a good throw.
Yeah, that was a professional throw. That's a good catch too. The guy dropped the ball earlier, so he made up for it. Anything else, Rick?
No.
You said you had stories.
No, I don't know.
Willie, do you have stories?
Willie, got a story? Got any fun facts? Any more fun facts?
No. I can't think of.
I guess my weekend 2 weekends ago, I went and saw 2 baseball teams. San Francisco Giants, beautiful ballpark. If you get the chance, definitely recommend it.
Well, we had a chance. Nobody invited us.
How's the
Then
city?
You didn't have a chance.
What are your thoughts on the city?
City is shit.
Is it really? It's just
like
completely
shit.
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 It's both. I mean, we were
Literally
walking, and there was human feces that you could see. Hotel employees were striking for, I believe, it was
In
the
what
Hilton,
areas did you see human feces? Just like
downtown
Marina
Union
District?
Square, Union
By the
Union Square.
wharf?
Nope, Union Square, right in the middle of San Francisco.
Downtown.
Right where Ricky Pearsall was shot.
2 blocks away.
Yeah.
You
guys were right there?
We were right there. Went there. Kristen took a picture. She was standing.
Of the blood?
No, they're all cleaned up. That was the cleanest part of
Oh.
the city. Cleanest part of the city.
Leave the poop, clean up the blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Grab the cannoli.
What was
And
it?
then we went to Oakland.
I'm sorry.
Yep. No, go ahead.
Here's a Sophie's choice for the cleaners. If there's someone shit has blood in it,
Ooh.
do they clean it up?
They just
half, right down the middle.
Great.
It's a half measure.
Put this one over here. We'll leave this.
I apologize.
No.
Finish
No,
up your
you're
story.
right.
No. Me no
So
clean up.
When I think of San Francisco,
clean
I think
today.
of like Fisherman's Wharf and the Marina District where the bridges and stuff.
Soho
I don't think
and-
about
We
downtown
went
at
to both
all.
of those.
I think I missed a
Uh,
Doubtfire.
Was there
It
shit
nice.
there?
No, it was a little bit cleaner.
That was
there.
nicer there. Okay, that's what I think about when I think
around
of
the
San Francisco.
ballpark, around what was it, Comerica Park? What's it called?
Pac Bell.
Pac Bell?
Not Pac Bell anymore.
That's what
no,
was
I
called
think
it,
it's-
but
It's another
It's not Pac Bell anymore. It's
telephone company.
What's it called?
AT&T?
No.
What's it called? The stadium. The
Lazard.
Giants.
ComEd
Oh, Lazard.
ComEd?
ComEd sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah.
or Oracle? What's
Oh, it's Oracle.
Oracle.
It's
Oracle? Yeah,
Orifice.
Oracle's Orifice. Yeah.
It was beautiful around there. It's a good time. People were really nice. It was actually a really good time there. And then you go to Oakland, and it's
Depressing.
one quarter of the stadium. I feel like I'm Donald Trump right now. 1/4 of the stadium was selling food, and 2 or 3/4 of it was just shut down.
The rest is a flea market.
Yeah, it was just shut down.
Chickens and ducks be bought in the bag.
So from dugout to dugout, was selling food and souvenirs, and then all the way around was closed.
Sounds like during COVID. But it's not COVID anymore.
It's called A's baseball.
So, like, minor league parks are more packed, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Like Columbus, old Cooperfield.
I love Cooperfield.
I know. I
10-cent slider nights.
I miss it.
And then the game.
$1 beers. That was a good.
I got a quick little story.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
So when Roger Staubach, who's the Heisman Trophy winner, was playing for Navy, he used to play coach with his coach's son. Who was the coach's son?
He used to play with his coach's son.
He used to play catch with his coach's
And the kid
son.
used to play catch with.
Yep.
So he won that Heisman. Was it the early 60s he won that Heisman in?
I believe.
Or late 60s? No.
I want to say late.
Oh, it might have been late 60s.
Late
actually.
60s,
Yeah, because
yeah.
he was at the Cowboys in the 70s.
So Staubach played for one of the
Navy.
armed
He played for
forces.
Navy.
Yeah,
Navy.
Navy.
Or no, was
Playing,
it?
you're
No,
saying
Navy,
he's playing
yeah.
catch with a
Navy.
coach's son in the 60s at Navy.
Name the kid he was playing
Name the
catch with.
kid.
That he'd be playing. So the guy would be
Mike
Mike
Tomlin.
60-some years old.
David Robinson.
Is he big in the league right now? Or has he played NFL football?
He's recently not in the league. Coaching.
Oh, Bill Belichick?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He was the kid.
Yep.
Wow.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I'd say that is pretty interesting. That's a good little.
Yeah.
It's a fun fact.
I got the official 2024 team valuations in the NFL. You want to guess them?
What does that mean?
How much they're worth?
How much they're worth? Teams.
Well, Cowboys are
Cowboys are most.
$10 billion.
Yeah, yeah, $11 billion.
11, okay.
Cowboys are first.
Just pick and see if you can get any in the top 10 after.
I
Well,
did.
mean, it should be-
Bears top 10?
Bears are number 10.
Yeah, they're top 10.
How about
Packers top 10?
How about Los Angeles
No,
Rams?
Packers are not.
The Rams are number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stadium. They own that stadium, yep.
So
How
let's-
about the Raiders?
Atlanta
Number
Fal-
5.
Yeah, 'cause
Atlanta
it's the- You got to think
Falcons.
of the new stadiums they own. Those brand new
Giants and
Falcons.
Jets.
Falcons
Giants and Jets. You got them both. Falcons are not.
Oh, that's surprising. The Falcons aren't.
with that huge stadium.
Hell yeah.
They're 16th, so right in the middle.
Okay.
The New England Patriots.
Number 3.
Yeah, the Patriots because they.
How about
Seattle
Ron,
Seahawks.
Ron Burgundy's San Diego?
Nope.
It's not.
They're probably low on the
That's-
list. 'cause
that's
they,
French
Yeah,
for
they're not
football.
even in my
Los
top
Angeles.
20.
they don't own the stadium. That's why.
Yeah. How about did you hear what did I just say?
So we're missing.
I said Seattle.
Seattle.
No, we're missing
No.
2 teams yet.
Hang
How about
on.
the Eagles?
Hang
Eagles are number 9. You're missing number 8 team.
Eagles.
We've
How
been-
about the Chiefs?
Nope.
Ooh.
We've been talking
Hang
about
on.
the number.
Hang on. Don't
8
no
team.
hints.
Oh. How about the team that's on TV right now?
No.
Not San Fran. Okay.
We already talked. They're both
They
in.
don't own their stadium either.
Yeah, but these
Oh,
two
they don't?
these two are 5 and 6 or
Oh,
6.
Jets and Giants are in there, yeah.
Yeah, and the Niners. we
Oh, the
said.
Niners. Oh, you said Niners
Yeah.
already. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's only one left in the top 10.
Hang on.
Interesting.
Worth $7 billion.
What number are they on the list?
8.
8. Okay.
So go through 1 through 7 and then 9 and 10.
Yep. So we got
Cowboys,
Rams, Patriots, Giants, Vegas Raiders, Niners, Jets, this team, Eagles, Bears.
Oh, New Orleans Saints.
No. It's a possible playoff team. We've talked about them numerous times tonight.
Possible.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Not the Lions.
Not the
Nope.
Lions.
Well, possible.
Bills.
How about no? The Bills
No,
don't own
that's
nothing
not.
yet.
And nobody said the Packers yet either.
I said
Yeah,
Packers.
he did.
Oh yeah, but they're number 12.
Yeah,
they're
so
right
Packers,
behind that.
yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
They own the city.
Arizona Cardinals.
Schwabenon.
Not a
It is.
Hang on.
All right. If you're at home, start guessing.
Texans.
I don't know.
Not
You can
the
name
Texans.
Baltimore,
Can't drive really fast there.
Miami.
Yeah,
I guess.
Really?
Yeah, that stadium's not even new though. It's
garbage.
They rebuilt
Welcome
it.
to Miami.
But he owns. I think they own that stadium. Though.
They're worth more than
Joe
the Bears
Robbie?
and the Eagles.
Yeah, Huizinga owned it.
What
Blockbuster.
is the what is the name of that stadium right now? It was
Hard Rock.
Pro Player,
Hard Rock.
Joe Robbie,
The Hard Rock
okay.
Cafe. Or
You
Hard
know
Rock.
they designed their stadium so the home team
Stands
is
in
in
the
the
sun.
shade.
Oh,
The
home team's in the
team's
shade.
Nice.
The visiting team's in the sun.
Yep.
But they put like a whole top awning so people in the crowd can be shaded when they're at the games. It's
Yep.
kind of cool.
Smart.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean that's
Your
home
sideline
field
is
advantage.
Your sideline's 80 degrees and theirs is 110.
And then Dolphins always wear the whites at home.
Yep.
The visiting team has to wear their darks.
Yeah. Just no different. The Cubs used to cut the grass thicker because their guys were slower or fat, whatever it was, I have another story, too. The Chiefs super fan, the Chiefsaholic, I think it was that asshole sitting behind us.
The Wolf?
The Wolf guy, 17 and a half years in prison for bank robberies.
Yeah, he got sentenced the night of opening day.
Oh, poor guy.
Chiefs.
Poor guy. He was probably had season tickets.
He would go around this country robbing in his outfit he'd wear to games, the wolf costume.
Facing 50 years, he ended up with 17 and a half.
And I think he's got no parole either.
$10.8 million fine he has to pay back.
But right, no parole?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He was listen to this. So he robbed a bank teller and he went, put up your hands, lady. Give me the money. Like they do. She's getting $3.6 million for the assault and $7.2 million in punitive damages from him.
There's your $10 million right there.
$10 million.
Well, good luck collecting that.
Yeah.
From a guy that had a wolf mask.
Yeah. I guess he had a lot. Oh, and then so the funny part of the whole story is, because it's funny, he tried to launder it, and then he went to like the, I forget what it was a casino or something? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he bet $5,000 on Mahomes to win the Super Bowl MVP and for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl.
Did he win?
Both of them.
Oh, good for him.
Won $100,000. So good for him. He can spend that on his. He's gonna have $100,000 on his canteen account,
on his tickets,
on
his books,
lots of cigarettes.
It's all stamps. He's got
ramens and cigarettes.
He's got $30,000 in stamps to trade. Oh shit!
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
I wonder if he gets to take his master jail with him. Mm-hmm. He used to be the wolf.
Hope he doesn't stub his toe.
Oh.
You guys have any other stories? I got a few here, but it's been a long couple weeks. No, we talked about the elephant in the room, Joey Chestnut eating 83 hot dogs.
That's Eric on a Saturday in college.
The Chicago style? No ketchup.
No bun.
Isn't there that show on Netflix now where they do all that competitive eating?
Yeah, well, they had that. He went against Kobayashi.
Kobayashi.
Right? He was at the Bengal game this week doing that, eating hot dogs in the crowd for Joey Chestnut was.
His personal record was 76. He ate 83.
How many
was
hot
it 10
dogs?
minutes?
In 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
How many hot dogs
I just
do you
ate
think you could
3.
eat?
I ate 3 in
Like-
10 minutes.
Like in 10
Like
minutes.
realistically,
Yeah.
in 10 minutes, I could probably wolf down about 6 of them. Wolf down.
In the style that they do it?
No, just,
It's just-
would
just
you even,
eat.
would you, how, would
I
you,
wouldn't dip it in water.
could you even get to like
10?
20?
You could probably get to 10.
No, I'd probably get to 6.
How about 10?
I could probably get to 6.
Because
just
you
ate-
have to have the bun, too, so that's why they're dipping in the
But
water.
in 10 minutes, you don't eat just 10.
The
not
bun,
that you
I would
wanna eat
struggle
10
with the
hot-
bun.
How about hard shell Taco Bell tacos?
A dozen.
I could get a
I could
dozen.
easily go a dozen.
Yeah,
Maybe
in 10
20
minutes.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, Ed did
easily
in the
a
back
dozen.
seat of Shauna's car one time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
he
only
destroyed
ate
it.
like out of a dozen. I probably got 7 in my mouth.
And the rest was in Shauna's back seat.
I destroyed her back seat.
Are we talking about the man in the boat again with all these tacos? or what?
It's the boy in the bottom of the boat.
Just the man in the back of the Hyundai. What the fuck kind of car it was? I don't know.
What was that car, Willie?
It was the CRV.
Oh, Honda, not Honda.
That was one of those nights where we made bad decisions, unlike Tyreek Hill, who never did anything wrong. We can admit to it, get all the way home and go, you know what we should do? Drive all the way back across town to Taco Bell.
Yeah, that made sense.
And I don't remember.
We were fine. Willie was driving. He didn't drink it all at night.
No, not at all.
Radio silence.
Well, that night he
Apparently,
had
if
to
you
pick
got
us
gray
up.
hair, you don't get
What's
invited.
that?
That's the night he had to pick us up because
We had been drinking since 10:30 in the morning.
Where did we go in the morning? I can't.
TG's we started.
TG's, and then we went to Gordy's.
We ended up at Gordy's at like probably 5 by the time we were.
Came here. Willie's like, you guys want to go out? Yeah, you got to pick us up at my house, though. We ain't driving. So Willie came and got us here.
We probably did 8 shots of sippy cow.
Yeah,
or
before the
Tippy
cream.
cow,
Yeah,
tippy
tippy
cow.
cow. The cream before was like popular. We had a bunch of Gordy's. She's like, oh, try this. Oh, sure. We were sitting there.
This is
drinking
just a random day.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was.
yeah.
It was during Christmas time, I think.
No, this was like right before.
It was softball, so it was probably in
Yeah,
March.
because Jenny was out of town for soccer. That's why. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we drank too much that night.
No, never. We never drink too
Look
much.
at that, Ricky Purcell.
Oh, he's a rookie too.
You got to see his blood.
He's
almost.
lucky. He's lucky.
Or his
Cleaned it
poop.
up.
He's
He might
lucky.
have got to see his poop.
He's a lucky dude, man.
Yeah.
Went right
Out at
through
least
him,
4 games.
right through him, and missed all the vital
And did
organs.
are they going to charge the kid as an adult that shot him?
They said they were talking about. I never saw anything else.
They
Well, he
said,
said
he's
he was
going to
very
jail.
sorry.
I would imagine.
I would
too.
too.
The kid said he was very sorry.
Oh, then Debo. See?
Oh.
That's
Where's
some
Chris Berman when you need him?
Yeah.
Screaming at somebody.
Yeah, screaming. Can't get a fucking hot coffee in this fucking place, you whore.
It's like the first one you ever did a fucking show around here.
That's so
First
funny.
time ever. It's like you guys never did this before.
That's the greatest. When you know, like as a kid growing up, you're like, Chris Berman's the greatest. Then you see him, you're like, what a piece of shit.
Yeah,
What about the
asshole.
guy that used to do that one show? He was a political.
Keith
commentator.
Olbermann?
No, not Olbermann, but a different guy.
He's a dunce,
What the hell's
too.
his name? But they got a whole like audio thing.
Not
on
Bill
him.
O'Reilly.
Yes, Bill
Yeah,
O'Reilly.
I've seen that one
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Bill
Oh, he's
O'Reilly
yelling
was-
at somebody, too?
He's a psycho, too.
yeah.
He was a painter.
Was he?
He was a house painter growing up, yeah. Because he couldn't get a real job, so then he became head of the Republican Party.
Did this lady win a contest to talk on TV? She's
Got her makeup on a little crooked on the right, it looks like.
That's her lazy eye.
Is it really?
I don't know. I'm kidding.
It looks darker. Her one eye looked darker than the other.
What are they trying
Lazy
to show? What are they-
lips.
what
Look
are
at this
they-
guy.
Oh, jeez.
Like a Ricky Pearsall's turd
Yeah.
cutter.
Oh, his ass looks fine.
Damn, his ass looked way. I should get shot in the chest. Oh my god.
It's only 189.
Oh my god, if I got shot in the chest, I'd
put pads
I'd
on
put
them
up
guys. They look pretty
289
big.
up there. 6'1", 289.
How tall is he? 6'1"?
Yeah.
That's a big dude.
Yeah, he's good size. Way bigger than that guy who said he's going to get murdered this week. McConkey or whatever.
Oh,
Lad
Lad
McConkey.
McConkey. He's tiny, man. He's a little.
Are we still on the air?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Oh, there's the Rolex he almost got robbed for.
Oh yeah.
That looks like a Seiko.
Yeah, that's
He
definitely a
downgraded.
citizen. That's
Oh,
a citizen.
That's
I mean, you got to.
a Swatch.
Swatch.
You got to blame him a little bit. I mean, you're wearing a. There's poop on the ground in that area.
He just got through signing autographs somewhere.
I
I thought
know.
he was heading to go sign
Oh,
autographs.
was he?
Yeah.
Heading? Okay.
and
He
you're
never
wearing a
made it.
Rolex.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got to be
NIL money, you know.
unless you're packing heat, and can protect yourself. You're
San
taking.
Francisco, no guns allowed. Don't you know this?
Yeah, well, that's why he wasn't shot.
Is that Ayuk?
would've-
That's Ayuk.
Would have been a. It
go.
would have been a hollow point if they did allow guns.
So Ryan Miller says hi to us.
Oh, hey Ryan.
He said we need 4K cameras. I think they're pretty good.
No, I look a lot shittier without.
Then he says, have you ever guys opened the car door going through a parking structure gate? That's a long story.
Yeah, that was a tougher weekend than we had.
That was a bad weekend for Bob and Jeff's truck.
Well, we don't get to see Bob for a few months yet. Nah.
Yeah. I saw him Saturday.
There's always something happens when we go out of town.
Yeah, Bob's a fun guy.
Started the truck roof on fire that time. Guys, are you all right if I smoke in the car? Because my wife gets mad, but I don't want her to find out. Bob, the car, he's lighting it on fire.
We're going to Chicago. None of us smoked. We're driving his wife's minivan, like newer. We were driving down there. He said, I can drive down. That's cool. So we're driving down there, and he's like, oh, yeah. And he goes, yeah. And none of us smoke, so it doesn't matter to us. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're not supposed to be smoking in here. He goes to light it, and he's talking to me, and he goes to look out the window. It's on fire. And the thing, I go, oh. And Bob's like, driving down I-90 in Chicago, smacking the thing. It was awesome.
Yeah, my wife doesn't know I smoke in the car. She's going to know now.
Was that the same weekend you got smacked in the head with the...
Oh, yeah, when he opened the...
That's back
he
of my...
slammed my head in the back of the door.
That was back of my car.
That was a different year.
Yeah.
I was pissed that night. Bob, you need help getting your stuff? Yeah, I'm not feeling... so I go to grab his bag out, and all of a sudden my head gets slammed in the door. I didn't see your head in there. What are you thinking? Well, my arm was in there, too.
I thought it was hilarious.
I did not. I was like, it's time for me to go home. I didn't get mad, actually. I held it all in. Okay. I didn't have flannel on that night.
So, closing thoughts. Let's start with Willie, since Eric can go last. Willie.
Let's hope Michigan Rebounds gets a win next week.
Yeah, tough one for them this week. Yeah. Tough matchup. That's a good team.
Yeah,
Texas,
they're
Texas
good
is
team.
good.
Hell yeah, they're real
Texas
good.
is very good.
To fans of all 32 teams, it's an 18-week season.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
RELAX. Relax.
How'd you say that if you were a pirate?
Relax, mateys.
I like the pirate stuff.
There be no sea in there.
It's driving me nuts.
I'm your captain now.
That's even better.
Ed, your closing thoughts.
Well, it's been quite a couple weeks. We got the big debate tomorrow. So if you're not,
debate tomorrow night.
So if you don't have diarrhea or anything, you should watch it. Probably.
Yeah,
you'll have it.
That'll tell us a lot.
Yeah. So it has been quiet the last couple weeks.
I was just informed. Breaking news: September 19th. Talk Like a Pirate Day. All day long. First day of dart ball. Shh. It's happening.
Where's your Buccaneers? Under your.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Under your bucking hat. No, it's quite a couple weeks. Trump hasn't been indicted, impeached, or assassinated, so it's been weird. It's been a real calm before the storm, I think.
Yeah. Eric, closing thought?
We went 7 years without that.
I think Ed covered my closing thoughts. Rick?
We're all done.
That be the C.
I would just like to say it's a long year, 18 weeks. Doesn't matter what happens in the first week. RELAX.
Yes.
Relax.
How would a pirate say that?
He'd be saying, relax, matey. Put it on the starboard.
Jesus Christ.
Did you guys do?
Willie, anything?
We've done that twice now.
Closing
This
thoughts?
is the great missing
I feel like it's the whole.
What was the missing show?
I feel like the last half hour has been closing thoughts.
Yeah.
You got any closing thoughts, Willie?
Yeah, I hope that Michigan rebounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a rough one.
Do they
last
play
week.
Notre Dame?
Only wish. No, I think they probably play USC.
Can I do one more?
Kenosha Kingfish are having a watching party for the Alabama-Wisconsin game.
Yeah.
Saw that.
It's supposed to be nice out, too.
Yeah, so 10 o'clock.
I won't be in town.
I'll be on stand. It's opening day.
Speaking of that, what do you think the score will be that game? What do you think the score of that game is going to be? Alabama, Wisconsin. Make a prediction.
It's in Alabama, right?
Nope.
No, it's in Wisconsin.
It's at Camp Randall, yeah.
Next year's Alabama.
No, it's at Camp Randall, right?
Yeah, and next year's Alabama.
We should go. That'd be cool.
I'm going.
You are for sure?
Yeah, with you.
Oh.
And Ed and Rick.
Next year I'm in.
Going
This
to
year I'm
Alabama.
doing
That'd
too
be
much
cool.
shit.
That'd be cool.
And play the.
we can bring our golf clubs.
Play golf. Robert Trent Jones Trail.
I don't care.
Let's do it.
So
I'll grow a mustache for it.
Will,
what do you think?
Will, you could come too if you want. Yeah.
Can I?
24-53.
Wisconsin or Alabama?
Figure it out. We'll let them figure it
Willie?
out.
31-14, Bama.
You know what's weird is Wisconsin seems to always play well against the big SEC teams. So I'm going to say Alabama 47, the Badgers 17.
Ryan Miller says 28-20. Bama.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Badgers always play just good enough to lose to an SEC.
Yeah, this ain't Florida in the Citrus Bowl, though.
I know, and they don't look that good.
Alabama's kind of a
Bama,
decent.
did you watch that game?
Yeah.
They scored all that in the last 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
It was 21-16, and then they just destroyed them in the last 6 minutes of the game. I'll go 35-14.
Badgers?
No.
Badgers?
I'm going to go half a hundy to 22.
Yeah, that's
Badgers.
You're pretty close to where
great.
That's almost the same as what I have.
They're not good.
Yeah, Badgers have looked kind of weak the last. First week I passed. Second week you think you get a 10. They played even a week or two.
They're not
second
ready.
week
It's not time yet. I mean,
it's too early for them to play Bama.
I think Luke Fickell, it'll work, but it's going to take a few years.
How long before he's on the hot seat?
It's only his second.
Yeah,
is he going to be next year?
He gets next year.
Yeah, I agree.
He's still building.
He doesn't even have his players. He's not.
I know
Those aren't his players yet.
But still, you don't get much with NIL,
and
man.
now the problem is Wisconsin ain't paying nobody that much.
Right.
They ain't going out and paying like Ohio State does.
Oh, our players are finally here.
Like
and
Oregon or USC's going to do now in their same conference, right? Yeah. I mean, they're not doing that, so it's tough. So, good. Hey, good show tonight, fellas.
Yeah.
Can I do one more?
Yeah.
I apologize to Carl. I said he might be 58. I want to put that out
birthday,
there,
Carl.
In the inner sphere or whatever. What do you call this thing? The World Wide Web.
Yes.
Whatever we're on.
Ethernet.
The Ethernet. Cable.
Carl, you look much younger than 54.
Yeah, I wasn't
way
saying
younger
his
than
looks.
Willie.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
That's where I was going off of Willie's age, and I knew he was much younger.
Benny Hill looks.
I think he should have us for a show one night. He should room and board.
At time?
We'll take our stuff up there and do the show up there.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in. In.
Free hors d'oeuvres. We're 50% hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Can we do that?
Yeah. Make you all the cheese curds you want.
That sounds great.
And whitefish dip.
I don't like shit. I
Whitefi-
don't like shit for days. I'm in.
I like whitefish dip. Whitefish dip would be awesome.
It is.
I think I had it. I tried it when we were there.
So it's the set. I'm guessing it's in replacing smoked salmon with whitefish.
That's why it's better.
But whitefish tastes better. Yeah,
I don't like smoked salmon.
I agree.
Whitefish dip was good. It was pretty legit.
You did those quick pickles. And,
yeah, you like whitefish, right? Like a fish.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
You ever go
Like
whitefish?
seafood?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not bad. It was. I thought it, but it was good.
You ever go fishing for whitefish? Like
No.
ice fishing?
No.
You do. It's like an 80 feet of water, and you just sit there and you bounce it off the bottom. I was like, you can. I mean, it takes forever. It's like,
I don't call that fishing, but
and then all of us, they all sit at the bottom, and then they.
Sounds like a great time.
We had a blast. We actually had a blast. My pee froze before it hit the ground. It was like 24
You're not supposed
below.
to hold it in your hand.
we knew a
My wiener didn't freeze. My hand did.
Were you in a shanty though?
Yeah, heated shanties out on the. It was awesome. We had a good time.
Okay.
Well, appreciate you guys having me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, Rick, Willie, Eric, Ed. I'm Scott. See you guys next week. Have a good one.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
Like give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
It feels so good. It feels so good. It feels so good.